All right. Hello, everybody. Well, really? Like, seriously, I just can't get this right at all, can I? Let's see if it unmutes again. I need to get a new cable. That's it. I'm like, I'm fucking done. I seriously have to get a new cable. Give me 2 secs here now. All right. Welcome. My camera's after shifting a little bit here now, but sure, look, it's grand. We'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, welcome everybody. So yeah, this whole thing, it's all come back up again. Now, I had a feeling this might happen. I was kind of expecting it. And in fairness, thank you very much, JL Feckin' Warren. Good to see you, buddy. We have got to do a Beardsman soon. I'm going to be in London for the next couple of days. I'll be heading out there tomorrow and coming back Tuesday night. So yeah, obviously I'm going out there for Limey's service. So yeah, I'll be kind of off air there for a couple of days. But yeah, once I get back, it'd be nice to catch up with everybody and do a fun live stream, just something for a bit of crack. So a couple of things have come up about the beautiful Miss Mandy over the past couple of days. So she kind of re-emerged there about a week ago. Hold on. She re-emerged there about a week ago, and now she's kind of come back on the scene, and it seems like she's getting a little bit nasty with people. So we're gonna have a look at a few things here. I'm also gonna have a guest on a little bit later to tell her story about some of this stuff. Now, my understanding is Rando Mando had a live stream the other day which covered a lot of stuff, and I've had it like loaded and ready to watch for the last day and a half or so since it came out, and I literally have not gotten a chance to watch it yet. Like, that is like, it's literally been a thing where I just simply haven't had time for fucking anything. It's been such a crazy couple of days. 3 days, just been absolutely nuts. Can I give a massive shout out real quick to all the mammies out there watching tonight? Of course, I have the memory of my mammy up there. You can't see it right now, which is the battle spoon always above my head to remind me to behave myself. Of course, today is Mother's Day here in Ireland and in the UK, possibly in the rest of Europe. I'm not really sure, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, so a very happy Irish and UK Mother's Day to all the mammies out there. Thank you so much for raising such a big bunch of arseholes like us. I really do appreciate you all, of course. If you're a mammy, give us a wave here in the side chat. Anyway, so there's been a few things that have come across my desk, come across the news desk in the past few days. As recently as about 10 minutes ago, I got a message from, we'll say somebody. I won't say who it is unless she tells me in the side chat that I can. Got a message to say that she was on the doxing train. Doxing this particular person. We're also going to have a look at a video from Mark the Sarcastic Law Student. I just happened to catch it by chance yesterday, where she is basically threatening to dox somebody because he was going to do a video about her. Now, she dox me all the fuck she wants. I don't care. She's also been trying to strike people's channels for privacy stuff, for talking about her. And you see, here's the thing, Miss Mandy. I don't know about other people. I can't speak for anybody but myself. But I tell you one thing. I don't back down from bullies. I don't give a shit who you are or what you try to do. If you come back, I'm going to be here waiting for you. It's as simple as that. I'm going to be here waiting for you. I have a video ready to upload, which is the just some, like, most of the clip from the live stream that I did where she was on the show. I'm going to be posting that, and I'm going to be pinning it or whatever if I can. I don't know if I actually can do that. And making sure that whenever anybody fucking looks your name up, they're going to find my video, because it deserves to be known. It's as simple as that. You can come back in any form you so wish, but I'll be here waiting for you. It's as simple as that. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to let you treat more people the way you've treated others. Now, you're not the only one. There's other people out there who are absolutely just horrible, nasty, whatever. We can't fight them all. We can only fight the devil we know, as we say in Ireland. So no matter what you do, I'll be here. And if you get my channel shut down, I'll still be here in some other form or another. We got 333 people watching right now. That's the Demon Army watching. And if you're proud to be in the Demon Army, leave me a shamrock in the side chat. Get these fucking nipples going. But anyway, I'll be here waiting for you, no matter what. And anytime anybody looks you up, they're going to see exactly what you've done in the past. It's as simple as that. And let me see here now. Rando Mando. She tries me or she comes back, I'll hit back with all the power of a Mexican. Lol, the power of my tacos will be felt. There you go. And that's what's going to happen. It's as simple as that. And that's not a threat. That's a promise that I am, from my perspective, certainly not going to sit here and let you do this kind of shit to anybody else again. It's as simple as that. Read your fucking email. Oh my God, I will. I'm so sorry. I've actually seen so many emails that I need to respond to. It's just been, as I say, it's been a hectic few days. It really, really has. It's been a hectic few months, actually, but particularly the past few days. Give me 1 sec here now. Right, I'll wait. I've got a message coming through. I just need to wait for it to upload. Oh, sorry. Okay. That's Chloe was messaging me there basically to tell me to basically she's gonna fucking do the emails as well. She's gonna help with that. So anyway, so as I say, there's been a few things come up. There is Mark the Sarcastic Law Student's video, which we're gonna have a look at here in a minute. So evidence again, her doxing. I will just say this: Mark's video was hands down the most dramatic fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. But no, it was good. He pointed out a lot of important stuff here, so we're gonna have a look at that. And you'll see the threats, right? We've seen this with Mandy. She acts as sweet as lumps of sugar to your face, and on the air she'll be like, oh, I'm so nice, I'm just this nice Southern girl with a big fucking bow in my head. But then she turns around and, like, we've seen her so many times, man, screaming at people, saying horrible shit about people. Like, come on, man. All right, let me grab a few of these super chats here and we'll go from there. Jay from Michigan has become a new member, lads and lassies. You know what to do in the side chat. The Random Mando says she's already privacy claimed, reported my stream from Friday. Hashtag in anus we trust. Armageddon's Fire for $3 sends a super sticker. Thank you so much. Big Bark Little Bike for $2 says, just to help start the stream with hard nipples. Oh yeah, baby. They are definitely stiffening. I will say that. Dib has been a member for 15 months. Says hello everyone and hugs. Thank you so much indeed. Ozzy Manda for $2.99 says, Miss Mandy, love you, Demon. Thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate that. And for the Aussies out there, I've actually got an Aussie box right here. Phrasing, I know, but I've got a box of Aussie goods here, which came from I think it's from Linda. Actually, it's all over there. I'll get it in a minute. So we're going to try some Aussie stuff, and Chloe might join me for that. We'll see how we go. Tony Regime's been a member for 2 months. Says, what's Miss Mankey up to now? Oh my God, Miss Mankey, I love that. Big Bark, a little bite for $2 says it's come up again. Oh God, yeah, it came up again. Phrasing, at least Viagra works. Went into the chemist the other day looking for Viagra. I said, can I get it over the counter? She said, well, if you take enough of them, you can. Anyway, Jude Curio, I will definitely get onto that. Chloe's going to have a look there. Darth Bane for $2 says, are you still planning on doing the barbecue? Barbecue? What barbecue? That might have been something I came up with and totally forgot about. And Epiphanies has been a member for 15 months, says she's a monster in makeup. She certainly is. Anyway, so let's have a look. First and foremost, we have this video from Mark the Sarcastic Law Student. So we'll have a look at this here now.
There have been certain events in recent weeks that I've not yet commented on this channel. Due to much more recent events, however, I feel that needs to change, and I need to start addressing some things. As some of you are already aware, Miss Mandy Reacts, formerly Miss Mandy 777, will no longer be associated with this channel. She has previously appeared on many of my streams and even collaborated with me on looking into the 8 passengers case. Unfortunately, Some extreme behaviors of hers have come to light of late that make her continued association with my channel untenable. She has continually lied to, manipulated, controlled, and deceived others, including myself. Those actions have, in some cases, caused significant and entirely unwarranted harm to others, especially to those she called her friends. When these actions were brought to light, she turned to using threats and intimidation to ensure that her abhorrent actions would not be further exposed. This is a level of behavior that I cannot, in good conscience, support or enable. After having spent the previous weeks considering my options and talking through my thoughts and feelings with Witch, I have decided that it is my duty to tackle this behavior head on. In particular, I consider that I must do everything within my power to give a voice to those who would otherwise be silent. Following a Discord call with Mandy earlier, one which I found to be, at times, quite disturbing and distressing, I feel even more strongly that to call out this sort of behavior is not only the right thing to do, but the honourable thing to do. It is the just thing to do. It is what a musketeer would do.
I don't get that. I'm just saying, the musketeer thing, I was like, wait, what? I didn't understand that at all.
Starts
well,
here.
Anyway.
Now, commentator auditor was going to release a video addressing some of Mandy's misconduct. That was at least until he received this message. I'm just going to zoom in slightly here.
Oh,
you thought that Shiz had
okay.
something on you? How would you like a class action lawsuit? Well, I have all your dirty deets. Oh no, I'm not bullshitting. Try me. See if I am.
Okay, so a class action, that wouldn't be a class action lawsuit. That would just be a regular fucking lawsuit. Class action would be where a whole bunch of people who are harmed by the same, let's say, company, for argument's sake, would get together and sue said entity, you know, as a group. That's class action, unless I'm massively mistaken, and I'm open to correction if that is the case. But like, what exactly is she going to sue for? Like, oh, look at this video of Mandy lying and being a piece of shit. I'm suing you for that. For what? Like, for me showing you exactly what you're doing. That's why, and this isn't like to blow my own trumpet, but like genuinely, that's why that live stream went so fucking well, because it showed not only just all of the piece of shit things that she did, but it showed so clearly that she's willing to just lie. She's just willing to lie, no matter what. Try to make everybody look bad. She's willing to lie. She did it fucking live, and I did not expect that. I genuinely, wholeheartedly didn't expect her to lie about the anus thing. That was amazing. She's suing me for being a potato. Your reaction to when you were restreaming that stream, it was brilliant, because I'm sure everybody expected that we were all in cahoots. Not at all. It was just me and my missus had the idea, and we just did it. We told nobody other than Isa. She did an amazing fucking job of feeding that to Mandy. But we didn't expect that she would lie and say that she was covering my ass. I'm going to play that again for you just in case anybody missed it or whatever. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Tusk. Appreciate that, man. So anyway, yeah, it's like, oh, she just handed it to me. And it's like, here you go. And that's what, cheers, Colin. I don't know if that's suable, but definitely it's fucking something. She probably have a better chance of suing me for that than anything else. I mean, holy shit. But yeah, like literally, it's like, here you are lying openly, right? Like you are the one fucking standing here lying. Like, I'm looking at you. You're doing it live on the air. How can you sue for that? I don't get it. She tried that shit with me, where she was like, I'll tell everybody about, yeah, whatever. People talk shit about me all the fucking time. I don't care. Excuse me, bad. This haircut is fucking magnificent. It was like, no, it's a bit messy right now. But I just took the bike out for a spin. You know, that chick bike that I don't own. Anyway, took that out for a spin, spotted a barbershop that was open, like in a couple of towns over that I haven't been in fucking years. I pulled in and went in to get my haircut. There was no barber in there. I just heard a voice from behind the thing being like, yeah, I'll be with you in a second. That's my best woman voice. And then she popped out. And it was like a really old friend that I hadn't seen in years. So I was like, what are the fucking chances? But anyway, side note, sorry. You know the way I get. But anyway, like we're literally showing you that you're lying. We're showing you live talking absolute bollocks. And who are you going to sue for what exactly? Vincent says bike reveal stream. Ooh, I might do that when I get back from England. This will be my fourth or fifth time going to England in 2 months. Like, that's crazy. Having never been there before. It's absolutely amazing. But anyway, let's get back to this. And yeah.
Night. And then she included his name, which I've censored out for obvious reasons.
Excuse me.
She then had a change of heart. Okay.
Oh, and hey, Mandy, if you're watching, like, because let's face it, you are, right? Let's face it. If you're watching, drop me a message on Discord. You can come up here and have an old chat if you want. You're more than welcome. If you want to dance again, we'll dance again, girlie.
Let's zoom in.
Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
the threat to get rid of it. She says, CA, I'm very sorry. I love you, man. I'm getting help. I'm in what's called partial hospitalization, once a week for 6 weeks. After I did a 6-day inpatient stint. Now, we do have suggestions that this didn't happen.
I actually was meant to follow up on that, but again, life got in the way. I was really fucking busy. I wanted to reach out to one of the family members to see if that is actually true. I doubt it, because during the period of time that she claims to have been hospitalized, I wouldn't imagine that she'd be on her phone all that much, and she was responding to stuff and all that. So I don't believe, like if Mandy told me it was raining outside, I'd go out and check for myself. Like, genuinely, I mean, like, I just wouldn't believe or trust a fucking word that she says, no matter what. Like, there's no circumstances where I believe anything she says.
So that everyone's aware. Just please be patient with me while I get this help. I love you all so much. I'm sorry, Mandy, but you have a very funny way of showing it.
Exactly. Like this cup right here, not available on the merch store. I bought it in the pound shop. It says gra. And gra is the Irish word for love. And like, she doesn't know what that fucking word means, evidently, from her family, like all of that kind of stuff. She hasn't got a fucking clue what that means. She's full of shit. But anyway, Sláinte. Oh, God, Patrick, Jesus, Murphy. I wouldn't fucking wish that on my greatest enemy. Ugh.
I understand if you don't forgive me, though. Take care. Unfortunately, the damage was already done. Yep. CA not only removed his premiere, but he also created a community post. And we're going to look at that right now. He says, everyone, I am sorry, but the video premiere for today at 1 p.m. EST has officially been cancelled. The reason is because the subject of the video, that would be Mandy, made an implied threat to dox me. Because of safety concerns for myself and my family, I have taken down the video in question, even though the video was not threatening, bullying, or harassing in any way. The video was literally about how this person affected myself and others in the community with her lies, and to plead for them to seek help. For this reason, I am also announcing the closing of the commentator auditor channel. Maybe for good. Goodbye for now.
So anyway, I reached out to commentator auditor. I left a comment there for him, a commentator. And I just said to him, look, I understand, but don't ever let bullies win, man. Fuck that. Like, fuck this bitch, dude. I totally understand where he's coming from, though. Like, you need to protect yourself and your family. I don't blame you for that at all. At all. But at the same time, I feel like you're doing the right thing in this moment for sure. But if you, to protect yourself, can't fight back, I totally get it. I totally get it, and I agree with it. But we will fucking fight back on your behalf. Anybody that can will. Like, that's the way it is. Frank, good to see you, my friend. Actually, I just finished your knife today. This morning before we hit the road, I finally got around to finishing it. I just couldn't get the fucking handle right. But it's looking great. I finally got around to doing it. So I got that. I'll get that out to you on Monday. That's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, mate, it looks so good. I'm sorry it took so long too. Like, I feel bad about that as well. I'll throw some extra shit in there as well for you. But so he says, personal experience, they do not let you have your phone, and this 6 weeks inpatient, and then once a week. Nope, not how it happens. Almost no one makes it past 2 weeks. Then partial hospital. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Unfortunately, I haven't heard from her. If anybody still has contact with her, reach out to her if you don't mind, and tell her if she's willing to come on here and explain this whole doxing situation. Go for it. She's tried it with me. Oh, I didn't actually make the knife. Just real quick, I didn't actually make the knife. What it was an old leatherworker's knife that I found at a swap meet thing. So I put a whole new. I made a sheath for it, a belt sheath. I made a new handle. It's pretty much finished. I'll give me 1 sec there. I'll actually show you because I think it's pretty cool. Let me just play this on while I go find it. 2 seconds.
This is not the first time that Mandy resorted to making threats or intimidating others in order to cover for her lies. She had previously suggested to Iron Wolf that Maddie B was dead. When he chose to confront her about this after learning the truth, she tried to intimidate him into silence.
So yeah, that's what she does. Anyway, I know you can't probably see it very well here, but it's a really interesting kind of knife. It's for cutting big, thick pieces of leather for making saddles. So it's a saddler's knife, basically. It's quite sharp. It was all rusty and everything, and I polished it up and made a leather holster, sheathy kind of thing. And that's all carved in. That's not actually just painted, it's carved. And a custom handle because it had an old shitty leather handle on it, so I made a new one. It took ages, but it's so worth it. I'm really happy with how it came out. But anyway, Maddie, I'm not dead, not lost. I'm checked anyway. Good to see you. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear that you are no longer dead. That sounds really harsh, but I absolutely am fucking delighted. Moving on. That was so weird.
She once again reiterates, what I said about Maddie was that they could only give me living information because of the laws there. But when they finally gave me information was that week they had found someone dead at her apartment complex. This was never the case. They did not find anybody. And even if they had found a body, they would not have told Mandy this. There is no reason for her to have that information. Not her actual apartment, but the building. That's what I said, but twisted to your narrative. And you need to watch, I presume she means here, you need to watch who you're getting pissy with. I am not the one, and you don't know me like that.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. What do you mean you're not the one? Fuck off. Who do you think you are? Come on. Fuck's sake. Anyway, Lolly77 for $10. Thank you so much. Says, nice haircut. Looking good. I told you it was a fucking nice haircut. Hell yes. Thank you so much indeed. Sorcerer Red Hair has been a member for 13 months. Says, proud to be part of the army. Thank you so much indeed. Vincent S.F. Neal For $5 Canada says, finally got alive, but kept up with what's going on. What's going down. Support you all the way. You deserve all the support and petty super chats. Sir Demon. Ooh, I like that. I'm actually not even joking. My nipples are genuinely hard right now, and I think it's because it's actually quite cold here at the moment. Cold Friends is going to get angry about this one. Gia, thank you so much for $100. $100 says there's a rumor going around that you are my bastard son from a drunk weekend in Ireland. I feel like Jon Snow. Hope it is true. Be safe, my friend. Coded. Change your passwords. What? What do you mean change your passwords? Oh, I'm intrigued. Please do expand on that. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. See how Divilment just. Oh, I love a bit of horse cockery. Terrible choice of fucking words there. But you know what I'm saying? I love a bit of Divilment. And if that's true Divilment, then I'm down for that. I fucking love it. But thank you so much for that, Gia. Really appreciate it. Sazu has been a member for 25 months. That's amazing. Thank you so much indeed. Says, have I missed anything? Not terribly much, but definitely worth rolling back and having a look. Give me 1 sec here now. I just need to bring something else up here in a sec. Is this the right one? Dang it. Fuck yeah. No, that is not the right one. Is it? Nope. Bollocks. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I just need to find something here now that somebody's asked for. So it might just take me a minute. Ah, God almighty. And thank you so much to the couple of people who joined Patreon today. Really do appreciate that. I've actually put a new video up on Patreon. I'm going to start doing that a little bit more. And yeah, you can check those out. Some of those will be on the YouTube channel, some won't. So you could definitely check that out for as little as $1 a month. You can join the Dollar Army. I don't have a link to my Patreon for some reason. I thought I had one there, but anyway, thank you so much to those people. I really do appreciate that. Linux Guy for $5 says she's planning class action defendant suit like Chili. Do you know? I think she's just throwing around words to try to sound tough. James Little for £2 says anus coin petty chat. Thank you so much indeed. That has now made my nipples and anus perky. I think I need to get off here. CA Papa Bear for $5 says, howdy ID. I hope you're doing okay. What did I miss? It's been a decade in YouTube years, a hot minute. Yeah, it sure has. There's a lot of shit going on. Hema for $5 sends a super sticker. Thank you so much indeed. And let's see here now. All right, let's just get through the rest of this. I think we've covered the vast majority.
I file a report with Discord. Iron Wolf had a legitimate complaint. He had a legitimate question, and he had very good reason for asking that question. And yet Mandy tried to intimidate him into silence, to cover for her own lies. And this is something I call her out for in my video clip from CA's video, which later became Dan's video. I'm actually going to play that for you now. Mandy, when you spoke ill of Witch and I and lied to our friends about us behind our backs, you hurt me. When you lied to me about Epiphanies and Beanie behind their backs, you hurt me. When those very lies changed my view of them and caused me to treat them less than they deserved, you hurt me. When you turned all of the people that you called friends against each other for little more than your own amusement and a cover for your lies, you hurt me. When you drove Maddie, one of my dearest friends, away, you hurt me. When we were all terrified that something bad had happened to her, and despite knowing that it hadn't, you refused to tell us the truth, you hurt me. When, So soon after losing Limey, you continued to lie and insist to others that Maddie was likely waiting for him. You hurt me. When you threaten and seek to intimidate others into silence, that you may avoid the consequences of your actions and becoming ensnared in your own web of lies, you hurt me. When you lied to me and manipulated me into thinking that you were an innocent victim, that I might jump to your defense, you hurt me. When you called me your friend, despite considering me nothing more than a pawn, cannon fodder in your game of lies, you hurt me. When you apologized to me and lied to me about having been in hospital for 6 days, and all you...
But anyway, if you want to see the rest of that, go check out Mark the Sarcastic Law Student's channel, because, you know, this is very personal to him, and I totally get that too. So definitely check that out. Now, for anybody who didn't see it, I'm sure the vast majority of you did, but I'm going to play it anyway. And then we're going to have a guest up on the panel, and we'll go from there. So this is the live stream, the one that you guys all know. So let's get this up here in just a sec. Can I just say a massive thank you to Evelyn for such a lovely comment. Evelyn sent a PayPal super duper chat, and it's just such a beautiful comment. It says, my latest gift to you. I'm glad I know you, John and Chloe. Thank you so much, indeed. That's so very kind. I really, really do appreciate it. That's really lovely of you. I really do. And thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's have a look. This is the famous live stream. I just want to go back on just a couple of points, because I feel like we didn't really cover, like I never went back over it because I had shit to do. But I am going to have a look here anyway at some of this stuff. So just give me 1 sec here now while I get it up. Can we all just agree that beat is fucking wicked? Came up that I found to be, actually, when I first saw it, it didn't really strike me as problematic at all. It's a little bit small. I'm just going to go to the good bit. Because it was the biggest one, the biggest problem that I came across was the whole fucking over and over and over again thing about the family and all that. Yeah, well, we don't even need to get into that again, because like it's not the day for it anyway. Especially, yeah. Anyway, it's not the day for it. But I just wanted to show this and then explain why this is very important. And it actually goes to a comment that Shiz says here. Says, I wish instead of freaking out on me, her followers had heeded my warnings, could have avoided a lot of hurt. And that's the thing. I totally agree. Like we, you know, anybody who was dealing with Mandy at the time, we all got a lot of heat from people. And I understand, you know, people's loyalties and all the rest of it. But there was a lot of really nasty shit said about me, about Shiz, about a whole host of people. Really nasty shit. And it was irrespective of what evidence we'd shown, people just, that tribalism overtook people. And I know now from, you know, speaking to all of these people, and like the thing with me, guys, like I'll always reach out a hand in friendship to somebody if we have problems, right? Like always. And there's some things where, you know, it can really overstep the mark too far, that it would be too upsetting, and that, you know, I wouldn't be able to see a way forward with a friendship with somebody, right? That's given. So the same with Mandy. Like I could never see me ever being able to have a friendship with somebody like that. Now, I can accept someone's apology and not be their friend. That's totally fine too. But like these other people came to me without me having to ask anybody and just like, hey, look, I fucked up. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have said these things. And in fairness, a lot of kind of reasonably nasty shit was said about me. A lot of really, really, really nasty shit was said about Shiz and Dog Detective and a few others. Like way worse than what was said about me. And like, yeah, a lot of it was horrible. Yeah, Teamster, absolutely. So Teamster, lifted the lid on a whole load of this, like big time. And it took a lot of bravery. Said, I was nervous to come forward to Demon because I didn't know what was true. And that's the thing. A lot of people didn't. And from the outside looking in, you kind of go, how the fuck did people not see this? You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck did people not see this? But it's like indoctrination to an extent. Like, you completely trust some of these people. It's just the way it is. And that's just the way it goes. So I totally understood it. Demon Sister, formerly Read the Room, for $20 says, the members on Mando's latest stream sang your praises for bringing Mandy's malicious, manipulative lies to light, and rightfully so. She's hurt many people. Your expose will protect others from the same fate. Thank you so much. And, you know, and actually just goes to what I was saying there. Yes, definitely a lot of people saw it on my channel, but so much of that groundwork was done by other people, and people just saying, you know what, fuck this, and coming forward and showing me the evidence that they had, and allowing me then, because I'm very bad at the gathering of evidence side of it. I really genuinely am. But I'm reasonably good at holding somebody's feet to the flames and staying calm as I could in the circumstances. And I think it just showed her for what she was, quite frankly. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Paul of Scotland, good to see you, for $5 says, why are we spending so much time bickering between us? There's matter enough pointing and laughing at stupid sophists and fraudsters. Hugs to you. Thank you so much, Paul. Hugs to you too, my friend. I suppose the point of this is going back to what I was saying earlier. I was more than happy when I was done with Mandy to just leave it there, and that was good enough for me. I think I'd proven my point, and I've said what needed to be said and aired out what needed to be aired out, and she did a lot of that herself, man. She didn't need me to do it. But when I see her pop back up and her channel comes back up and all this kind of shit, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. There's no way. And then I see not only is she popping back up, right? And I'm not here to bully anybody off the internet, but when things have been left unsaid and there's no trust there, I'm just going to be like, okay, if you want to support her and watch her shit and deal with her, fine. Like, that's your right. Absolutely. But look at this shit too. The option's there for you to look at it, and then you don't have to guess anymore about whether or not this person is potentially literally fucking dangerous or not. And so yeah, I think it would be wrong for me to let that continue and not show people what she's all about. And even then, you could have said, right, okay, she was aired out, she fucked off for a while and she came back. That's fine. Like, again, I'm not here to bully anybody off the internet. Problem is, in the intervening period, she's reaching out to people, threatening them again, using all of this coercive shit. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't showed here that I have, and I'm holding it close to my chest in case I need it. But there's a hell of a lot of shit that she's been doing in the background. So she's up to her same old tricks again. And I don't want anybody to fall down her stairs again. And that's the reason why I'm doing this. 100%. That is why. So, yeah. And I know it's a pain in the ass. People get sick of hearing this shit. I totally get that. I absolutely get that. But I feel like it has to be done. Oh, thank you so much. Teresa Brewer for £2 says Patreon equals Irish Demon Vids. So if you want to find me on Patreon, just go in and type in Irish Demon Vids. And there's some Patreon only content on there going to be coming up. There's one already up there. There will be more. Vincent SF Neal has become a new member, lads and lassies. In the side chat, you know exactly what to do. Frank Perry's been a member for 32 months, says all this internet bullshit. People are looking for clout, pretending to be someone they're not, pretending to care for people out there, which honestly, they don't fuck them. Hi shiz, bingo. Absolutely right. Like that happens all the fucking time. All the time. Adam says for $2, okay, his vag hurts, we get it. I gotta say that the you hurt me thing kind of made me chuckle a little bit, and I know that's probably terrible, but it did. It was like super dramatic, but it was, you know, that's his truth, man. You live your truth. Good to see you, Blind Bombshell. Hope you're doing really well out there. Would I ever do OnlyFans videos? Depends on what was requested. I mean, I always did say that my dream job would be to be a stone cock. I'm just saying, like, you know, it is what it is. But no, I mean, fuck it, I'd do it for enough money. I'd fucking do just about anything. Wait, hold on. What's it? Oh, yeah, no, hold on. Would I have to get my bits and pieces out? Feet videos. I actually have very attractive feet for a man. Like usually I'm told I've got very attractive feet. But anyway, 10K for a full striptease. 10 grand. You think you can buy this for 10 grand? Well, you're right. My PayPal link is in the side chat. Anyway, so right, let's I just want to play a bit of this just because I didn't get really a chance to talk about it. I just need to roll it back a little bit. This is the beautiful moment that you all know, I'm sure, at this point, but just for anybody who's new here and doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Let's see. January 1st through January 31st. Search. No, I made absolutely nothing in January. Nope, that's not true. I got 2 things in January, both on the 13th. Right. What would you like to see?
No, that's okay. That's all right. Did you say they were on the 13th?
One on the 13th.
Hey, there's 2 me's on
from Epiphanies.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just still trying to find this.
Just
sure.
I feel like I should show.
There we go.
Epiphanies from Vane.
Actually, while that's going on, I just got to go do something real quick. I'll be right back.
One from January 10th. I'm sorry, Lisa Peters.
Okay, cool. So. I'm struggling to find this, the one about the flight. I don't know where that's gone. I know I had it, but I'm trying to find it here. So do you have absolutely no recollection of telling somebody that you spent your last pennies on a flight that day?
Last pennies on a flight? I don't know.
I just recalled those words particularly. Let me see here now. I think I have it. Do I?
God, it's not
30. I suppose in the meantime, do you have any questions for me?
I have one, yeah.
Go for it.
I asked you for one thing during your rebuttal stream to me, one of many, to show your PayPal. Why wouldn't you do it?
Because it's nobody's business what's in my PayPal.
Okay, can I pull up a screenshot real quick?
Yeah, by all means, please do.
Okay. Let me get it.
Can I just ask, is this something we've already talked about, or?
It's not, no.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, sorry.
Just give me one quick sec there. You could just let me know whenever you're ready. I'll try to pull it up as quick as I can.
Okay, sorry. I've got so many tabs open right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, there's the first one. All right.
Yeah, this is the epic moment that she was caught rotten. You got it there?
Yeah.
All right. Might need to get you to zoom in on it there just because my vision isn't great and my screen isn't great. So let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just clearing something else off my own screen here now. The fucking madness of life.
You want to read it?
Okie dokie. Sorry, can you scroll to the is that the, yeah, you feel free to read it if you like.
I feel like I'm being used. I've sent you hundreds of dollars, and I feel like You only reply when it's about money. You told me it was money to fix your car, but you said on stream the other night your car is broken. No, not being used. I just had some issues with money and all this stuff happened. I had to pay some bills is all. I'm working on getting the car sorted as we speak. Okay, I understand now. Thank you for letting me know. What happened with that Western Union transfer that I sent, mister? I thought that was a donation to the channel. No, man, it was for blank. Feel like you're taking us for a ride. Promise not. That was mistaken. Let me pull up the second one.
Please do, yeah. Sorry, was that supposed to be for me or?
Yeah, that was.
Gotcha.
Oh, she was
To
so
who?
smug.
They want to remain anonymous.
Thanks, babe. Gotcha. And did the person who received these messages,
That's
was
right.
that the person that sent them to you? Can I just ask that?
Yes.
It's good to have you, man. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, John,
Again,
I was
my eyes are
fucking
terrible, so I'll
melting
let
down.
you Go for
No,
it.
Like, I was cracking up inside because it was going to be a gotcha moment either way, but then it became a double gotcha when she fucking lied. It was just epic. Becca Welsh News Network for $5 says, ladies, be careful. Saying hun to a guy means that you want him, according to Mandy. I don't know. She has a totally different method of fucking making that clear. The Rando Mando for $2 says, down payment on that OnlyFans striptease. Only 999. Well, hold on, 9,998 pounds or euro or dollars left to go. I'll take any currency, especially anus dollars. Jonathan Hart for $2 says, a petty anus chat. Thank you so much indeed. That is making my anus perky. Let's go.
it was for McOnion, which I don't know what that means. Maybe you do.
Oh, I'm
I
afraid.
feel like you're
not.
taking us for a ride. I promise I'm not. Was just mistaken. Dude, I sent you blank. I blanked that out for you, by the way.
Oh, you blanked it out for me?
That's a lot, what you're doing. Maybe Miss Mandy was right.
Right. Oh, so sorry. Can I just so you blanked out the dollar amount for me?
Yeah, because it's nobody's business.
It's nobody's business. Okay. All right. She sounded like a fucking South Park character there. It's nobody's business. Can I just ask you what do you think the benefit of sharing that is? Definitely my favorite one.
I asked you for one thing, and you've asked me for a bunch. Why won't
Well,
you share your
you-
PayPal?
Respectfully, you were the one that came out making all the claims. So I asked you to back those up.
Why won't you share your PayPal?
I already told you I don't think it's anybody's business. But
But
let
all
me
this donation money went to your
Sure.
PayPal.
Sure. Again, can you just clarify what good bringing that up was? I'm open to hearing it.
Did you use any of Adam's money to fix your car and your other bills?
No. So can
Then
I just
why won't you
clarify?
show?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show something, all right? But before I do, so two things you've just said. One of them is that you received this from the person who sent it. Or sorry, you received this directly from the person that I was supposed to have spoken to on those messages. Is that right?
No, I misunderstood that question. No.
Yeah, of course you fucking did, because you realized who you were talking to. And you were probably like, oh shit, he's got something coming. I know it. You could see it written all over her fucking smug face right there and then. She knew full well, because it's me at the end of the day, right? Like, I'm pretty fucking stupid. So you must be really stupid to get fucking caught out by me this easily all the time, over and over and over again. It's fucking beautiful, man. I absolutely love it. Oh, okay. That
I'm not
seems
going to
happen, okay.
say. I'm not going to say who I received it from,
That
because
seems to be a
unlike
pretty-
these people, unlike these other people, I'm not going
Sure.
to out this person.
Okay. Because that seems to be a common theme, that you misunderstand things that you seem to be
Look,
very confident about.
This whole
Just
thing
real
was
quick.
supposed to be to bury the
I'm gonna
hatchet.
absolutely, and you brought this up, so I'm going to respond to it for you. My pleasure. I just got
Now,
to
you
go off
also
screen
just
for a
said that
minute,
you
guys.
blocked out the dollar value for my benefit.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate that.
I really
Let
appreciate
me
that.
get this up myself here because I actually happen to have the exact same screenshots.
Her fucking face here is
So I will get
beautiful.
those for you.
I had to have a
presently.
heart out by 4:30, so I've got like 2
It'll be
minutes.
okay. I will get these up because I think it's only fair. Because in fairness, you have brought this into evidence.
She wanted to jump ship so bad right there.
All right, let me just say this, right? Would you be willing to say what the dollar amount was?
No.
Of course not.
And that's just to protect me, is it?
I'm just trying to not be a douchebag to you because I'm not a jerk.
Okay, what if I told you that those messages to me and from me were actually from my fiance?
Okay.
Gotcha,
So the
bitch.
dollar amount that you blocked out was the word anus.
Oh, fuck yes.
So I'm not
That
really
was
sure what you were
beautiful.
trying to prove. What I've proven is that it seems that you will go to no ends to try to make somebody look bad with an attempt to make yourself look good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? I
Yeah,
don't
right.
know. Let's just be honest with each other, right? And we're going to try to finish this off in a smooth way. I don't want this to be a shout match or whatever.
I'm not going to shout at
You
you.
said a lot of things. No, but I mean, I don't want it to turn out like you did yesterday. That's not what you know what I mean? I don't want that. You
I'm not gonna do
said,
that.
and that's good. I appreciate that. You said a lot of things over the past few weeks that I've shown evidence of that you say either you don't recall or 1 minute you do and then you don't, or you, like, for example, you couldn't answer about the over and over and over again thing. And that was a big one for everybody because the claim that you were making to these people in messages was that his mom was pushing to have him taken off life support. That's a big deal. And as I said to you earlier, if there's a reason, something that we don't know about, for you to have said those things, then let us know, because we have nothing to go on other than you saying you don't remember these things. And
Just
like, not only would I have to be lying, but everybody that sent me screenshots would have to be lying.
I just
And
dressed
then
up as
to
Mandy
add to
for
that,
you.
his sister and his mom, who are, honest to God, two of the sweetest people I've ever met, would also
they
have
definitely
to be lying.
are. They're very, very sweet people.
But then you're telling us essentially that they're lying.
I'm not saying that they're lying now.
If you want my honest to God belief on this and what exactly I think happened, I think that behind the scenes you were saying all these things. Now, some people might say that you were grifting for money. The thing that led me to think that maybe that was true is, and I'm really pissed that I can't find the screenshot, was the one about saying that you were getting a flight out there, that you'd spent your last money on that flight, and then that person wishing you that you have a good flight, and then you telling them that the family wouldn't allow you to come out there. You never mentioned it to that
I got
person.
no money for this at all. No.
I'm not saying that you did. I'm not saying that you did. It's just people. No, I literally didn't. I just said that it seems like you were trying to.
No, I got no money for this at all. If I would have gotten 1 penny, I would have refunded.
Oh, Simps in the house.
It wasn't on me to get money for this.
Okay. And so my whole point in this is it's my view. And look, I'm not going to blow my own trumpet here or anything. I've been doing this kind of thing a long time. Spent a lot of time in courts. I know how evidence works. I know how to get to the bottom of things. I've interrogated people before as part of my job. I don't ask questions that I don't know.
You did such a great job pedo busting.
I got 2 of them off the street and locked up.
Like, I don't know what she was trying to achieve there. That just made her look terrible. Do you like my bow, by the way? I've got a little tiny bow. Like, yeah, I don't know what she was actually trying to achieve by saying that. It's like, how did you think that would make you look good? Like, seriously. Much like the fucking bows.
And I don't understand why you're trying to deflect. I'm not trying to, like, what does my success or lack thereof in what I've done before have to do with what you have done? the whole point of this is for you to show us
maybe
what
lots
happened.
of anxiety in this.
Thanks,
and,
hon.
you know, people seem to, maybe I said some dumb shit I shouldn't have said. And for that, I'm very
Sure.
sorry.
And that's all that anybody's asking
lack of
for.
sleep, lack of
Because it has caused
food and taking care of myself. Okay, and it's caused a lot of hurt and pain. And for
A
that, I'm
lot of
so,
hurt.
so sorry.
Can
For
I
that, I'm
ask
so
you, right?
sorry.
And I hate for anybody to
Don't
even
bring
have
up
to
my
consider.
family. If you do
I'm not
that, I'm
going to.
dropping.
I promise you, I would never do that. Right? I had nothing to do with all that stuff. I'm staying away from it. But can you imagine a position that his mother's in right now? Okay, it's unimaginable the pain that she's going through right now.
Yeah, I don't want
And
to
then to
imagine
have
whatever.
you telling people that she was pushing to have him taken off life support.
I wasn't
Oh, I just saw that you were there, Rara. Sorry for having you wait so long. We'll just watch the end of this and then we'll have a chat.
telling people that she
Oh,
was,
no, that's fine.
he was pushing to. I swear
But
to
have
God, I don't
multiple
remember that
screenshots. I have
conversation.
multiple screenshots of it. You know what I mean? Like,
You have one screenshot of it, and
I have screenshots of you
if I
saying it
said
multiple
that,
times.
if I said that, I'm very sorry
But
because
in fairness, you even qualified what you said. Because when I pushed you on it, you said that, oh, his sister did tell me these things, and that's why I said it.
I said his sister said that they were looking at that as an option, and I've said that over and over and over. And I'm now 10 minutes late leaving. I do have to go, but look, I have no ill will towards you at all. I respect you as a content creator.
It hasn't seemed like that for the past couple of weeks, Mandy.
Well,
Here
it hasn't
comes.
seemed like you respect me at all either.
Because I don't.
Okay, well, thank you
Under
for
any
that.
circumstances.
I appreciate
Because
that very
look what
much.
you've done, and you've come on here and you have lied to everybody again, Mandy.
Okay, I haven't.
You're calling his mom and sister a liar.
No, I'm not. I have said that they're not lying. I have said that they're good, honest people.
Well,
I've said
then
that
obviously
they
you
don't
must
have
be,
much
I'm
money,
sorry.
but that they're good, honest people. I don't have much money, so
But
I get it.
The messages that she sent to me outlining where you were wrong and what you said, is she just mistaken about everything?
I explained that the best I could. That's all I know to say. And so this was supposed to be a stream to bury the hatchet. I should have known that I couldn't take you at your word again.
Oh yeah, so it's fucking me now, is it?
So
this isn't a woe is me thing, Mandy. You had every
no, it's not at
opportunity on this
all.
show.
I fucked up bad. I don't know what else to say to that.
And all I think people would want you to say at this point, and all I would want you to say at this point, is to just come clean. Because we all know,
I did already. Like, I said I was sorry and that I fucked up bad. That I said a lot of shit I shouldn't have said.
Sure, I appreciate that. But of all the things I've shown you tonight, you had an answer why everything was wrong. And in fairness,
not everything was wrong. No, I shouldn't have said that about the brain surgery. I took a lot of freedoms with that, and I shouldn't have said that. And I took freedoms with a lot of things, and I shouldn't have done that. And I fucked up bad, and I'm sorry. But that's all I can really say at this point.
So you're not willing to accept that for whatever reason that may be, and you just gave a few examples.
Look,
like
I've apologized multiple times to you, but you don't want to accept that, so I don't really know what to say to you at this point.
Of course I do, Mandy, but I want to get through whatever this barrier is to the full truth. Okay, it's like I'm sorry for this. I have
to go. I'm going to be late. I have.
Can I just ask you really
30
quickly?
minutes.
Just last thing, I promise. Last thing. Just of all the things I said tonight, right, or the vast majority of it, it is abundantly clear to everybody that you were lying about these things. Are you willing to accept that you were lying about all these things?
No, not all these things. Absolutely not. Not all these things.
Most of them, or just the one thing?
What one thing are you talking about?
Well, you were saying about the brain surgery thing. I accept that you may have been mistaken. That's totally fine. But the one that still sticks out for everybody, the most painful one for me and for his family, is the one about the coming off the life support. And the fact, the one thing that's catching me the most is that you said that they said it over and over and over again.
Okay, they did not say it over and over and over again. I just remember one time.
Excellent. But why did you say that they had then? and that they were pushing for it and trying to push you to agree to it.
I
Why
don't
would you
remember
say
saying
that?
they were pushing me to agree to it.
I just showed it to you.
I know you did, but I don't remember saying it. I'm not going to agree to something that I don't remember doing. Would you?
If I saw the evidence in front of me, I'd accept that I said it, and I would probably try to figure out why I would have said it.
I'm going to be late. I'm sorry, but
You take care. So yeah, she dipped out pretty fucking hard right at the end there. I've got the old bow here on the beard. So I want to welcome Rara to the show. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me at short notice. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, thanks for having me up.
Myself. Thank you very much indeed. So you've had a bit of a history with the lovely Amanda, have you not?
Yeah, just shy of a year all said and done. Yeah.
You, Jesus Christ, you'd be out sooner for fucking murder on good behavior. God love you. Having to deal with that. Like, I mean, so tell us a bit about the background. So I know you were on the Rando Mando's stream, and I kept meaning to catch up with it, but I've just been so busy that I haven't had a chance. So tell us a little bit about your experience here and what all went on.
Well, I mean, like the day-to-day experience, chatting with Mandy and chatting with the others, it actually wasn't so bad. It's just like hanging out with a bunch of friends, and the rest of us without Mandy still do that. But there were definitely times where I don't know if she got bored. I don't know what would set off the next event to trouble Mandy. It could be something about her husband. It would be something about Shiz or Detective. The last few months, you've been added to that. But there would always be something coming up once every couple of weeks. And it's just like, okay, one more thing we got to deal with. And yeah, I mean, there were some things that always just kind of stuck in my mind. There was the whole thing about when she mentioned once in Vegas chat, which was her general chat in a server. She mentioned once around me that she had, she was getting these messages about about Adam's mother trying to push to have him taken off life support. And I was like, Mandy, that's not how that works here.
Yeah.
And after that, she didn't mention it around me anymore. Now, she may have mentioned it again in voice chat to others. But so I'm going to university here in biomedical studies. The first 2 years of my studies are the same as the first 2 years of any medical student. So I have the basic education. I have the same medical knowledge that any other medical student and doctor has. So I asked her on that. That's not how that works here. Why are they saying that? What's going on? And she's like, well, I don't know. That's just what they're telling me. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. You need to get back with them and verify. Yeah. And then there were a few other instances like that. It was Maddie B.
That was the big one for me, was the pushing to get him off life support. She accepted that she said it, but she didn't accept that she had said, which I shown her, like her own words, that they were pushing for it over and over and over again. And from when I was there, like literally nothing could be further from the truth. Like it was the exact opposite of what I was seeing in real life right before my very eyes. You know what I mean? Yep. And so like her trying to lie to me about it seemed like such a pointless thing, because I literally had a text message from his mother pointing out all of the stuff that she said that was false. And she still doubled and tripled down on it. And she just says she told all of Adam's friends the same thing in voice chat on his Discord. Like, what did she stand to gain from trying to make his family look so bad? Like, what did she possibly stand to gain there? Just like,
I honestly haven't a clue. I can't. So if I'm trying to understand somebody, I'll try to put myself in their position to figure out what their motives are, and that is so insane. Just how? Why? What's the point? I mean, are you trying to get pity points?
That's
like vicariously.
So, like, a few people are saying that, like,
work?
Exactly. Like Biff is saying, sympathy, right? And I tend to agree. There was an element of that. Something that somebody else said that really kind of caught me, and I was like, you know what, you could be onto something there, was that she wasn't like the fountain of information for everything. And and that whole thing just kind of fell in my lap. You know, I never went out of my way to be the person that was, you know, feeding the information back to people, and people were like, oh, she's really, so one person in particular in a voice chat was like, she's super angry that the family are telling you, you know, what's going on and having you over there, but not her.
There was
like,
definitely that. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
and
bitter.
like, oh,
I
big
don't know
time.
if angry would be the right word, but around us, she was very bitter. She was very almost snide about it.
About me, is it? Or
Yeah, about you being there and she couldn't be.
and like the thing is, and I still haven't found the screenshot. I can't remember who sent it to me, but there was one screenshot rolling around where she was telling somebody that she'd booked a flight to go there and spent her last penny on it. And it was like she was trying to grift off of that. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen the screenshot. I don't remember where.
Yeah. If
Then again,
anybody
I
watching
could have
right
seen the
now
original
has it,
post in her server for all I know.
possibly. I think it was in a private message though. If
Mm.
anybody watching knows what I'm talking about and has it, just please do send it to me on Discord, and I'll bring it up, because that was something I just couldn't find, but I had seen it earlier that day and I was like, where the fuck? I thought maybe it was from Shisha, but I can't recall. Actually, you know what? I'll just have a quick look. But yeah, if you want to continue anyway in what you were saying there about some of the other stuff that
Yeah.
could have
So
been from
like,
Teamster as well, actually, but
oh, it could have been. So yeah, the day after you exposed her, which I'll be honest, I wasn't thrilled with the way you did it, although I perfectly
Yeah.
well understand why you had to.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
You know, Mandy manipulated us, and she would love bomb us to get us to sympathize with her and to
mhm.
get us basically to be her flying monkeys. You know, like I made a post on one of yours that was basically a get out of high school, because the way she was presenting it was you, Shiz, and Dog Detective, that whole side, for lack of a better phrase, you know, you guys were picking on her. It was you
Yeah.
guys who was doing the drama kind of a thing. And which is why I left the post of stop the drama, just ignore it and walk away. Now, unbeknownst to you guys, I had been telling Mandy this, and I wasn't the only one. We told her again and again and again and again, stop going to them. Stop picking up the drama. You keep instigating. It'll calm down for a day or two, and she'd go right back. Like the day before you did expose her, she hopped into your Discord, and I think someone else's. It might have been Shiz's. I can't remember. But she was going out looking for the drama, and she was doing this all the time. And it's like, why?
Yeah.
What's the point? And then there was other manipulations that she would do. There was the rumor and gossip mongering. Now that part I actually can't blame Mandy for.
Which was that again? Could you just remind me what that was?
The rumor and gossip mongering, she would collect details or information about anybody and everybody. And she'd quite happily spread them around. But when she did that, she would come up to you and say, okay, so, you know, keep this to yourself, but I heard this.
Mm-hmm.
How do I deal with this? What should I do about it? It's like, well, it's got nothing to do with you, so you don't do anything. But
yeah, exactly.
You know, it's the rumor and gossip mongering. I'm not a huge fan of social media. That's what social media has turned us into, because all day long, all you see or hear is, I had this for lunch. I got fired from work. Do you have any idea what this bitch told me? Yeah. That's just what social media does. And, you know, she and I are the same age. We're only, I think I'm 8 days older than her, 6 days, something like that. But, you know, we both grew up with social media since we were teens. So, you know, that's what it's kind of turned a lot of people our age into. Mm-hmm. And it's, you know, I can't really blame her for that, but it's what she does with the information. She will not necessarily blackmail, but she'll kind of hold it against you, or she'll tell others to pit them against you.
Yes. Yeah.
And those are the types of manipulations that she was doing. It was crazy.
Exactly. And you see that same behavior the whole time. And like, that is my whole point in all of this, that she, despite what to me is a very obvious liar and manipulator, to some people, they don't see that. So when she pops back up and she starts threatening to dox people and all of that kind of stuff, then you kind of see exactly why you need to put this stuff out there for everybody to see. There's no question about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like that's one of the questions that a lot of us have been getting is why did it take so long? Why did Demon have to go to those steps to expose her? And the thing is that the way she does it, it's usually going to be in private messages. And she used our word against us. She would say, "You got to promise me you'll keep this to yourself." And we hold our words with importance. That means something to us. So we don't talk to each other about it. And then it would be, she would go off and tell something about you to someone else, or tell you something about someone else, and it's very I don't know if insinuous is the right word. It's very it's its own form of manipulation, the way that she would do it. Insidious. I can't remember the word. Anyways, it's absolutely crazy, and the amount of lies that she's told. I mean, I get why people ask, how couldn't you see it? But when it's in DMs or in voice chat, and it's only between two of you, you don't get a chance to connect the dots unless you have a reason to.
Exactly.
And in the friend group, it's the whole group, we didn't really have a friend to, or we didn't really have a reason to. So then Shiz and Dog Detective, I think it was like 8 months ago now, when they started it up, and Mandy was kicking off and making a huge deal about it all. At that point, it was just one or two voices. Okay. And then this latest bit with you started with Adam. And then, okay, well, that's just another voice.
Yes.
All right. But now it's a case of, she had 100 people in her server. There's 100 fucking voices. Oh, sorry. I probably shouldn't say that, but.
No, you're good. I say fuck all the fucking time here, so don't worry about it.
But, now there's 100 voices. How is it that all 100 of us are lying?
Exactly.
But that's also where it got to the point that, we actually started talking together, and we started comparing notes, and dear Lord, we're still figuring stuff out just between ourselves.
Oh yeah. And when it starts adding up, you kind of go, oh my fucking God. And I think what you've pointed out there is a very good point, which is that there was a certain level of kind of compartmentalization in how she was dealing with things, like as you said, she would tell one person one thing, another person another thing, and then everything would get lost in translation. Now I'm happy to say I actually have the screenshot of her saying that she spent money on a plane ticket. So why this is important is, so it says, I don't know who this was to, but it says, "Oh girl, trust me." Hold on, I'll actually bring it up on the screen right now. Wait, that's me. Hold on. Fuck's sake. I thought I just brought it up. Oh yeah, here we go. So she says, "Oh girl, trust me. I just wiped out my savings account and everything that I had saved up to move, which she claimed that she wasn't going to do, to buy a plane ticket." So that was back on the 16th of January. So that's interesting that she says. Did she say anything to you guys about buying a plane ticket? And I'm going to find the part in the video where she told me that she didn't buy a plane ticket. Sorry, excuse the awesome music.
That's all right.
But anyway, you guys all saw it where she said that she didn't buy a plane ticket because she didn't have a passport. But here's literally her saying that she did.
Yeah. And what I had heard from her was that she wanted to, but she couldn't find her passport, so she wasn't going to spend the money, which really confused me when I saw this. I can't even remember where I saw it, but I saw this and I was like, that's not at all what she told us, but okay.
Exactly. And that seems to be the way it goes. Like it fucking, it's that kind of tell you one thing, tell somebody else another thing, and so on and so forth. And there's no plausible deniability here at all, because she's caught out at every angle, like she's just one lie after another. And I do get how people could be sucked in and believe what she's saying. Like, it's easily done. You know, that manipulation is
especially when it's one-on-one.
She also mentioned in this is from she also mentioned in the voice chat in Adam's Discord, in the same conversation where she told all of his friends that Adam's family was taking him off life support. So she also told people there that she'd spent money. You know what I'm saying? it's insane.
And see, Mandy learned to stop talking about medical stuff with me because like there were certain things that she knew I knew all quite a big deal about because of what my studies are. I focus in neurological and pharmacological studies. So there were certain things that she knew not to bring up around me because I'd question her on. I'm like, well, okay, but that's not how that works. So where are you getting that from? And then there's so much. There was really so much. Have you
Can
seen?
I ask you this real quick? What would you say if you can think of anything in particular was the craziest shit that she said about me? I'm just fascinated.
So there's two things that she had that she told me or the group of us about you. The first one was, and this one was like within a week or two after I joined her Discord server, and it wasn't a one-on-one thing, but I was in the chat.
So how long ago would this have been?
Last April.
Okay. So we're going back almost a year.
Yeah, it would have been a ways back.
Right.
But she had told me that you and Shiz had an affair together, and Kate from I think Masshole Report. I've never met Kate, so
yeah.
But Kate was in the room because Shiz was too chicken shit to go through it alone. Yeah. And it was phrased exactly like that.
So,
and again, this was in a public chat. This was in, I mean, her server wasn't open to the public, but anybody could have hopped in and been listening to this.
Oh my fucking God. So her claim was that basically that Kate was like a fly in the wall during a shagging session.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, of all the things that you could hold on, but like, how would she even, if that was true, how would she even know? You know what I mean?
She said Shiz told her. Shiz had called her and told her.
Why the fuck? Why would she call her and tell her that? Like, I mean, Jesus.
I've got absolutely nothing on that.
At the
time, I was just like,
I always thought if I was ever in a threesome, my position would be the one holding the camera. So at least there's that part of it. That she at least she put me right in the action. Like, Jesus Christ. That's so funny. What was the other one anyway? I'm curious.
So the other one, again, it has to do with Adam. She had come into voice chat and, told us that you were the bad person. You were over there trying to manipulate the situation. That's how she was explaining it to us, right?
Was this when all of this broke a couple of weeks ago kind of thing, or a few weeks ago?
Yeah, like 4 weeks ago. It was before Adam passed. Right. He was still in a coma. We were waiting for him to wake up. And she had told us that she had sent all of the proof of all of the bullying and harassment that you and Shiz had been doing and sent it to him for him to see when he woke up. The whole point of it, of which was, she said was so that way he would wake up, see how much of an absolute bastard you are, and cut you off. That was how she explained it to us. And then the next day she comes in absolutely, she's not crying, but she's kind of hysterical. And she turns around and says, so Demon's with Adam now, and I know this because he got a hold of Adam's phone and replied back to the message of all the evidence and said, well, what was the words? It was, I don't think so, bitch. I've got this family wrapped around my fingers.
Wait.
Yeah.
Back up the truck here a sec. So hold on. So all right. Let's just back up and get the story straight here for a sec. So she's saying that she sent him all of the screenshots and evidence and stuff of the alleged bullying done by myself and Shiz and others.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So that he would wake up and see it.
Yes. So that way he would wake up and see it, and he would immediately be on her side and against you. That he would kick you out of the hospital when he woke up.
Right. And then she's saying that
you got a hold of his phone, of Adam's phone, saw the messages, and replied to her saying, I don't think so, bitch. I've got this family wrapped around my fingers, meaning Adam's family.
Jesus Christ. Like, did she not think for 1 minute that maybe this would be verifiable, given the fact that his family had his phone the whole time until he woke up and then he had it himself?
Yeah, and see, So when she did this, right, and like she wasn't crying, but she was upset and in hysterics. And there was myself, and it was either Martha Sarcastic Law Student, or Commentator Auditor, or it could have been both of them. There was a few of us in the voice chat, but there was myself and the other couple. And we were like, "Did you get a fucking screenshot of that? Because hello, he can
Like,
still
you would
delete
think somebody
that,
like her would fucking screenshot things like that.
right?" Well, and she played it off as she was just too upset. Yeah,
She was too upset
Epiphany.
to screenshot the thing that would vindicate her.
Yeah, exactly. And so she's like, "Oh crap!" And then she 2 seconds. She picks up her phone. And, oh no, it's deleted already.
Well, she could send a screenshot to say that it was deleted, to show that it was deleted.
Yeah, and she would do this often. She would make these claims or whatever, and I know I'd demanded for her a few times, and Mark did as well, and Epiphanies did as well. And it was okay. Well, we need screenshots because we can't really do anything unless you have the proof to prove it. Oh, okay. Well, I'll send those to you later. I'm not at home right now. I'm on my phone. Okay, fine. And then an hour later, she says she's home. Okay, where's the screenshots? Oh, I'm not feeling so good. I'll have to get back with you on that. Okay, fine, whatever.
Oh, I mean, come on. Like, the thing about it is, right? So if that was the case, right? Let's say for argument's sake, what she was saying was true, right? And that I was there. First of all, I would have had to have had access to the phone. Right. I also would have had to have likely a password to get into the phone, right? Then I would have to go in and open those messages. So she would be able to show that it was online, that the phone was online. Then I would have to not only delete the messages, but also I would have to send her that response, which was what again?
I don't think so, bitch. I've got this family wrapped around my fingers.
So why would I send something? So let's say again it is true, right? For argument's sake. Okay. If I was to send that message, that would immediately out me as this horrible fucking guy. Like, why would I do? Like, I don't understand how she thinks that would even be remotely feasible.
I think she was just trying to start the rumor, even without the proof.
Jesus Christ.
So there's something that we've noticed, especially the last week since Mandy's been out of inpatient treatment, and you can't see my air quotes, but they're the size of Portsmouth. That her mouth has been getting away from her. She'll turn around and mouth off. You showed the clip earlier on Mark's video where she made a threat to commentator auditor, and then she deleted it. And in a later conversation that Mark had, she admitted, I was just running my mouth off. And I think that's just kind of what she was doing there. She was doing it to try to start a rumor, to try to get people to hate you, like to really hate you, because that's a really jacked up thing to say and do if he actually did it. So yeah, it was I'm fairly certain that would have been the thought behind it. It's just it still doesn't make a lot of sense because you have no proof.
Yeah. Like, even if she did have the proof, it'd be like, holy shit, why would I do that? It's like my responses to Coded Friends. It's like, why would I risk everything that I've worked so hard to build, albeit sometimes not so hard where I take months off at a time, but why would I risk all that for a few $100? Why would I risk all that by sending her that message? Teamster for Life says, she told me that she talked to Adam one time after he woke up. Funny she didn't warn him then. See, that's the thing, because I and as much as it pains to say, the truth of it is I was one of the last people to speak to him. And I held his hand for about an hour. We chatted. We had a laugh. Guess who never came into conversation? Mandy. We had a chat. We talked about the future, which breaks my heart to think, you know what I mean? But
yeah, the way things happen, yeah.
Exactly. And like we just laughed and joked about all sorts of different shit. No YouTube stuff, no Mandy, none of that bollocks. So it's just interesting to me that she would make that claim. Is there any other kind of claims that she made that I might be able to clear up, or at least try to?
I'm not really sure. I mean, there's most of the claims that we've heard actually doesn't have a whole heck of a lot to do with you or with Shiz. She's made a couple of claims about Dog Detective that we've cleared up. There's and I know she uses a different name now. I'm just so used to calling her Dog Detective. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's let me rack my head here.
Real quick, Lindy, I got the box. We're gonna do a bit of a taste test here in a minute before we get off stream.
Yeah, and pretty much everything else, it has to do with, you know, people that were in her own server. Like Maddie
Yeah.
B, that was a big one. And that's one that had real world consequences. It didn't just affect us online or even her online.
Mhm.
Because the way she escalated things, you know, it started the process of emergency calls of 999.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And I know
yeah,
this because
absolutely.
I made the calls. I got
Yeah.
in from uni and was immediately jumped on by, well, I don't say jumped on, but, you know, I was immediately asked by Mandy and several others in the chat, have you heard anything from Maddie B? She hasn't said anything. Okay. Well, she's had some mental health issues in the past. We're just worried. Okay. And so, you know, I started, Mandy gave me Maddie B's address, which started the wellness checks. Okay.
Mhm.
And in the meantime, Maddie B is getting these calls from the from the Adult Wellness Check Center. I forget the specific name for it. I've got it on the spreadsheet. I'll show it here in a little bit if you'd like. But
yeah,
you know, and then as things escalated, now in the background, Mandy was talking with Teamster, and she was telling us that Teamster and Maddie B were dating, and they weren't. But she was saying that Teamster, after a couple of hours, had turned around and said, "Oh, the last message that I have from Maddie B was just a simple message saying I'm sorry," as if
Yeah.
it's like some sort of a unaliving note. Let me make that YouTube friendly. And you know, that's what escalated me into going, okay, well, this is now an actual emergency. So I started dialing 999,
Mhm.
and you know, I ended up having to call them back to get any sort of report if I could. At which point they told me at her apartment everything was fine. There was nothing out of order. They couldn't report anything specifically about the family or about the person, but there was nothing out of order. There was no signs of break-in. There's just nothing really to report. So I took that as,
Mhm.
okay, everything's normal. So at that point, Maddie's just wants to be left alone. We'll leave her alone. And unbeknownst to me, she was telling other people they found a body at Maddie B's apartment.
Fuck.
And she was making this, and she was insinuating, she didn't come outright and say it, but she was insinuating that she thought it was Maddie B.
Jesus Christ, man. That is so fucking messed up.
Yeah.
It's just
And
layers of fuck upness.
it is. It's absolutely insane. The whole, I mean, the whole thing is a huge mess. I can show the spreadsheet if you'd like.
What's on there?
It's basically screenshots and proof of the lies that people have reported to me about Mandy. And there's lots of them, and it spans a lot of stuff.
What we might do, if you get a chance, if you can send me that spreadsheet, and while I'm on the plane tomorrow, I'll have a look over it, and we could actually come back and do this again when I get back. I want to give her a chance to respond to all of this stuff in all fairness. So if she's willing to come and have a chat with me about it, we'll talk about it. If not, then we'll just put it out in the cold hard light of day. I think it's the best way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah, which is, I got no issues either way.
Sounds good.
And then I just gotten a DM reminding me of another thing that
Excuse me.
Mandy was spreading about the rumor with you. It relates to the whole shiz and affair thing, which is that was what had broken up your previous engagement.
No,
your previous relationship. Yeah. And you've said on live streams before, before now, that it just wasn't, it's run its course.
Exactly. And that is the God's honest truth. Like, I mean, that was completely unrelated to anything other than just our own personal stuff. That's literally all that was. And you know, they like coded goes on that kind of stuff. And Mandy claimed that she had contacted my ex and that she was going to come and do an expose on me. And I was like, well, no, because like we parted in good terms. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, don't you know? Because in her head, it's all drama, and she thinks that like there was this big, terrifying explosion of a split up kind of fucking thing. And it's like, well, I could just message her and ask her. And that was the case. And I got back to her. I was like, well, she said she's never heard of you. And when I said that to her, she immediately was like, oh, well, maybe it was a different Jen. And I'm like, well,
that wouldn't make any sense.
You could have just fucking checked that. And the only message that she had gotten from that person was, hey, do I know you? Just like, so how does, you know what I mean? Like, how do you go from, hey, do I know you, to I'm going to expose you? Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I just don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But yeah, if you can send me on that spreadsheet, I'll definitely have a look over it and pick out some of those points, and I'll give her a chance to come back and say if she wants to. But like, I'm telling her right now, as I told her earlier, as I said in an earlier stream, which was probably a little bit mean, but fuck it, who cares? I said, every step you take, every move you make, every chair you break, I'll be watching you. And I'll be fucking waiting, like every fucking time. I'll be sitting here ready to go to show people how much of a piece of shit she is. And That's just the way it is. Like, I try to be nice about it, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck this bitch. I'm just going to go ham now at this point. So, and then she pops back up. Her coming back making videos and shit, I don't care. I like, if she just makes videos, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But and people will vote with their feet, as they always do. But when she popped back up doing more of this like doxing shit and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, oh hell no, I'll be all over you like a rash. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it was that doxing threat to commentator auditor that it kicked Dan into showing commentator auditor's video. It kicked Mando into doing the live that I did last night. Or sorry, that he did last night that I was on. Let me phrase that absolutely correctly. You know, it's kicked a lot of people into action. And I mean, that's not the only thing that she's done. It's, you know, there's the other stuff of, you know, she's on YouTube. Yes, like her channel is back, but she's also spoofed her son's, she spoofed accounts for her son.
Yeah,
and
I saw that.
We have the confirmation from the family that her son only has one YouTube account and it has content on it. These other accounts don't have anything on it. So,
and then to add to that, she's been in. So the reason that she's had a bit of confidence coming back is because of Coded Friend. He's kind of reached a hand out to her, and that's just to get to me. He doesn't give a fuck about Miss Mandy. He wanted to get to me because I wouldn't do his bidding. And as soon as on his live stream the other night, as soon as he was like, I'll give you $500 to give me Dan's phone number and blah, 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 blah. He changed then to like, oh, we can work together, buddy. All this kind of shit. Yeah. So that's what she wanted. She wanted to like reach out to him. She feels like, okay, I have an ally here who also hates Irish Demon and Shiz and everybody else. I can use this. And that gave her the confidence to come back. And that's what we're dealing with now. But anyway, before we get done, is there anything else like maybe interesting or funny that maybe we haven't covered that you think would be a good one to point out?
Oh, good Lord. There's so many little things. I mean, Epiphanies, Mando, if you guys can post anything to kind of kickstart my memory here, there's just so much. And a lot of it was unnecessary. It's like, why lie about something so minor? Just why? What do you get out of it?
There was so many things like that I was like, why would you kind of prove to everybody that you're a fucking liar for such a stupid thing, you know, for such a stupid comment that is so irrelevant?
Yeah.
And you just did it anyway. Like when she said that she blocked out the anus dollars for me. And I was like, why lie about that? Like, for fuck's sake, do you not know who you're talking to here? Obviously, I'm up to something. And then you could see that she knew I was up to something. And she fucking dipped, man. The second that she realized, she was like, I've got a doctor's appointment. She was fucking gone like shit out of a goose at that point, man. She fucked all the way off. But it seems like she's coming back.
Yeah, there were a few of us that were in voice chat together that we were watching the stream at the same time. And we're like, Mandy, stop, Mandy, stop.
Yeah.
Because at the time, you know, we were still with her. We were,
of course. Can I ask you on that one, right? When you guys were all watching the stream and I was getting a lot of shit and everything, and that's fine. But when you guys were watching the stream, where was the point where you go, oh fuck, like she is lying to fucking everybody here?
It was when you unveiled $ anus.
Oh,
And we're
really?
like,
That
oh,
was the
yeah.
moment.
It was that moment. We're like, oh fuck, how much of this,
How
much of
is she
everything else
lying?
is a lie? That was what motivated us to actually reach out and talk to each other. It's, well,
So
I
who
heard
would have
this.
thought that the fucking anus was the key to everything? And it was just such a spur of the moment thing. I turned around to Chloe. I was like, hey, I've got a fucking idea. And she was like, I don't know, maybe it kind of proves her point about fake this and fake that. I was like, no, she'll fucking run with it. She will run with it. And she did. Oh, I was like,
she
you
absolutely
stupid
did.
fuck. And she got on it straight away. Like Random Amanda said the same. It was the anus thing. And we spent hours afterwards talking and started comparing notes.
Yep.
I'm really glad that was the thing that got it, because like the whole stream was pretty damn serious, and I was like, it wouldn't be my stream if there wasn't a little bit of fun, a little bit of divilment in it.
Yeah.
And then that's when it all kind of came to a head. It really fucking
certainly got her good. And like I said, I mean, it was that moment that we all felt like, you know, the rug had been ripped out from under us, or the blinders had been lifted, because it was just, if she would make such a blatant lie live, and like, we knew the types of, I won't say pranks, but, you know, the gotcha pranks. We've all seen you do them with Chili. We've seen you do them before. And so we're sitting here going, this is going to be good, Mandy. No, don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
And then it happened, and we're like, oh, fuck.
It was the hubris that she really fucking thought, like, oh, I got you now, you fucker. And I was like, and Chloe was like, nah, she's stupid, but she's not that stupid. She won't fall for it. I'm like, yes, she fucking will. If she feels that she has anything to use against me, she'll fucking latch onto it in the hopes that it'll stick. And by God, did she go all out. I didn't expect her to go so far with it. But she did. She just like locked onto it and ran with it, and made
she does
an
that.
absolute kid of herself.
When faced with something that could expose her for lying, she'll double down, and she'll try to toss extra evidence onto it to prove that she's telling the truth. It's kind of crazy. There are a couple of comments here I'd like to respond to in the side chat.
Yeah,
when I asked the others.
And then once we cover that, I'll take a brief, like, couple of minutes break while I just move the camera around. Chloe's going to come in, and we're going to taste some Aussie food. Well, there's like a little bit of food in there, but there's other Aussie stuff that I want to share with people. Because I have to be up super early, because Chloe has a dentist appointment in the morning. She's afraid to go on her own, so I have to go. And then obviously I'm flying to London tomorrow, and then the service obviously is on Tuesday. And then I'll be back Tuesday night, so it'll probably be Wednesday before I go live again. But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so Carrie T mentioned that she's not a racist, and she's not. That was one of the stories that Mandy had kicked around, that Carrie T had made a racist comment in a voice chat between her, Mandy, and a third person. They were having a little bit of a tiff, and Mandy came back to us.
That, actually, because somebody told me that in one of the chats, when she realized that I was on to her before the live stream, that she was calling me a Mick and a dirty Paddy and a potato eater and all this kind of stuff. Now, cards on the table, I've eaten potatoes literally every fucking day for the last month. So I mean, that is
everybody in this island does.
Exactly. Like, I mean, there you go. But like, apparently that she was saying all that kind of shit, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, doesn't bother me.
For someone who is very big on not bullying and not shaming, like body shaming or making bigoted content or comments, she wasn't necessarily the first person to jump on the bandwagon, but she wasn't shy about doing it either.
Yeah.
You know, if someone else was making the comments, she would jump in with them rather than admonish them. If it was on her stream, she'd admonish them. But in private, not absolutely. So much. But yeah, Carrie T is not a racist. That's something else that's in the spreadsheets.
Carrie T's an absolute sweetheart. Like,
she is a sweetheart.
I couldn't imagine her ever being racist. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but because of the lies that Mandy spread of Carrie T, a lot of us just completely ignored her, and that's not fair to her. Abby says, you know, the romantic passes that she made at others while dating. So dating back to when she was seeing Adam, She started seeing Vini towards the end of that relationship. She was flirting with several others all throughout both of those relationships. And it's really hypocritical because she was turning around, like she was calling Shiz a whore. Where's your proof of that? You know, she, Becca from Welsh News Network, she was telling us the same thing, that there was things going on with that. Or Dan, she was trying to sling mud on everybody else to detract from what she was trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. And like the thing about all that, and this has always been my point when people would talk about like Chili sexuality or Mandy's whatever the fuck she was going on with, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, at the end of the day, that doesn't matter a bollocks to me, because you know it's everybody, we're all adults, right? And people, if they want to do whatever in their own personal life, their own sexual whatever, off they go, fucking have at it, have fun, enjoy every fucking minute, hashtag send nudes, like whatever. But the only reason that I would go in on it is because she's standing here pointing at everybody, calling everyone all the whores and all this kind of shit, while she's doing the exact same thing herself. It's purely to point out her hypocrisy and not her affairs or whatever. That's her own fucking business. I don't give a shit, frankly. And like when people came to me, they're like, oh, she's having an affair. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't give a fuck. That's her own business. But it's as soon as she starts pointing the finger at other people, I'm like, this is another example of her hypocrisy. I don't give a fuck what she does with her bits and pieces or downstairs mix up. That's her own business. But like when it comes to then turning around and saying all this shit, like, fuck that, man. I haven't got time for that kind of shit at all. Like, but yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
We've covered a bit of ground there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still quite a bit. Epiphanies says, well, I told her that I was 5'4", and she said that she was too, but she's at least 5'9", and we have confirmation of this from her family.
I've seen a video of her being a Karen. She's quite a tall lady.
She's under 6 foot, but not by much. Yeah. And you know, it's funny because I'm 5'6", but she told me that she was too. You know, why lie about the silliest things?
Yeah, like what, like, I don't get it. Well, was she just trying to seem more petite or smaller or what?
Like, I think more connected to the person that she was talking to at the time.
Gotcha. It's a good job she didn't talk to Chloe, because Chloe's 5 foot tall. So she would have been telling us all that she was tiny. Like, I mean, like Chloe is, as I would say, vertically challenged. So I'm sure that Mandy would have jumped on the same fucking thing and be like, yeah, me too. I'm 4'6". Like, you know what I mean? It's like anything she could fucking lock onto, she would.
Yep. Blue Ridge makes a good comment. Mandy would take credit for things, and she would do it frequently. Commentator Auditor was approached by Mandy to do a song for his 15,000 subscriber stream. Right. Commentator Auditor did that, sent it over to Mandy, and when it came time to present, you know, she had told, I'll just say CA, but she had told CA that, you know, she would have him come up on the stream, do a little bit of an introduction, let him hear the song, that kind of a thing. Well, time comes, she plays half of the song, and something goes wrong with the audio, but all she said was, I had this made for you. She gave no credit to him whatsoever.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And you know, it sounds minor, but when somebody spends several hours to do something that you asked them for, give them the damn credit for it. Yeah. It's not hard.
Exactly. Like, and that's the thing. She's constantly trying to look like she's this great fucking person. It's like, you keep showing us the contrary, that you're constantly causing problems. You're constantly fucking just being a, fuck, I know my mom's going to kill me for saying this word. She's just a cunt. Like, there's no two ways about it. I don't use that word lightly. Now, I know the Australians watching are like, well, that's every set. Like, in Australia, it is literally, you throw on your fucking Akubra and start calling everybody a cunt. That's just the way it goes over there. But like, yeah,
I might agree with you. I might agree with you, but some cunts actually have redeemable qualities.
That's true.
Not her.
No, not at all. Like, I actually, it's rare that I would never find something to like about somebody, but she tests me big time.
Yeah. And
big fucking time.
I will freely admit 100%. I am jaded in this. I got hurt in this too, and she's trying to do to me what she was doing to Shiz. She's trying to sling mud at me now. She's not doing it publicly quite yet, but she's made it to other people in private, and it's gotten back to me, and I really don't care. I'm one of these people, you can like me, you can hate me. I can count on one hand the number of people in my life I have ever cared what they think about me. She is certainly not one of them. I don't care.
Exactly.
Let's see here. The next comment I see is from Maddie, which was Mandy was keeping some of the Secret Santa donations. So Mandy had organized a Secret Santa for one of the users in her channel. It's a very sweet thing to do, and she did. But she had only sent $150 in the form of a Walmart card. Now, that would get to her faster, so great, not a problem. It was just before Christmas, kind of, the time when you really need the money. That's great. But we know that it was well over $150 that was donated. So what'd you do with the rest, Mandy?
And
she collected this money.
How much would you say was donated?
I don't know. And I say this because you don't really want to ask about donations like that, because it kind of cheapens the thought behind it, especially since the receiver is somebody that's in our group.
Yes, of course.
So I haven't asked, but as soon as somebody asked the question of if all the money was sent, 2 people immediately said no, which to me indicates they sent at least that much or near enough to it.
Oh,
just the
and then
that wasn't all the money.
I sent her a PayPal. Well, I didn't do it directly myself. It was through a friend of mine, let's say, my tech guy, the amazing Stephen. We arranged to get that sent to her.
Oh,
and we did. We sent her a PayPal for Adam, and boom, she denied it. And it didn't. And everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's only $3." That's not the point. Even if it was $3 3 cents, it doesn't matter. Is the point that she lied about it?
Yeah.
So I wonder, coded friend, you're probably watching right now, let's face it, or somebody coded friend adjacent. Perhaps you could actually maybe press Mandy on that. Where are those donations gone? He's very quick to do it to me because I don't know, he uses it as some kind of a thing to, like, an attempted gotcha. It's like Stephen, my buddy that takes care of all that for me, he's taking care of all that money. And I have confirmation from Adam's mom that I had sent it, actually sent more than what had come in the first place. But anyway, it's just one of those fucking things. But I wonder if he would do the same for her. Probably not, because that's of no use to him. But I'll put it to him. I'll send him a message in a minute and I'll ask him if he's willing to do that. I doubt it, but
Yeah. And then Mando here in the chat just said, if I remember right, she bragged to him in voice chat, so in Vegas chat, that it was over $300. So where's the other at least 150? Just where'd that go?
Fuck me, man.
A 50% handler's fee? Well, come on.
And then the irony of her, like, I literally planted the idea in her head that I was retaining money to get her to ask me about it.
Yeah.
Because I knew that that's what she was doing.
We all knew that's what you were doing too.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And I was like, here it is, right out in the open. Now we hear this. Like, that doesn't surprise me at all, because I literally sent her one and she denied it. And I was like, but literally, I fucking sent it. So I know that you got it. You know what I mean? And then it magically disappears. It's like, yeah, fuck, man. Like, oh my God, man. Unreal. But anyway, I do have to get out of here really soon because it's getting super late and I got to be up really early again. So what I'll do is we'll leave it here for now. We'll touch base. I'll be kind of bored in the airport tomorrow anyway, so we'll touch base tomorrow. And if there's anything else that you come up with, but that's an interesting one. I'm going to put that out to Mandy. If you could send me more info about that one, I'm going to put that one to Mandy. Where the fuck are those PayPals gone then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much for coming on and for sharing your story. And we'll see if Mandy's got anything to say, and I'm sure we'll have plenty to come back with if she has any issues.
I'm sure there will be. Thanks for having me up.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. Well, folks, that was Rara. Just another person to confirm some of these issues. I also did see a message from Ozymandia.
And yes, definitely we can have like an open panel kind of thing to have a chat about it, and I think that'd be really helpful as well. If we'll see what Mandy comes back with. We can avoid all this if she wants to just kind of tell us what's going on. So what I'm going to do real quick, I'm just going to play the intro here for a minute or so while I just move around the camera and set up here. I'll go see if Chloe's awake and wants to come and try some of the stuff from the Aussie box, and then I got to go to bed after that because I got a couple of days of traveling ahead of me. So we'll see how that goes. Before I do, though, I'm just going to run through these super chats real quick. Patty Lovett has been a member for 11 months. Says, I don't understand stupid people that double down. She fucking quintupled down. Paul of Scotland for $9.99 says, as I used to say about myself, before I was cheap, now I'm free. But honestly, there's stuff in life worthy of crying over. I, alas, was recently given the occasion, of course, still devastated by it. And absolutely, mate, I can only begin to imagine. Thank you so much for that, Paul. AK Lady for $2 says, this was beautifully done, sir. Tip of the hat. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I gotta say, if I can blow my own fucking trumpet here for a minute, that was pretty epic. Tusk for £2 says, saying hun to a guy in Glasgow will get you chibbed. Fucking right, it will. Big Bark Little Bite for $2 says, when will the anus release? Will it flow smooth? We'll see. Anus dollar is actually a cryptocurrency now. PhD Tony for 10 stray dollars says, is your guest asking us to respect her opinion just because she's articulate, thoughtful, highly trained, and clearly qualified? And that's exactly it, right? It's like, she comes on, she knows her shit, and Mandy is like, oh, okay, wait, I'm not going to fuck with this one. And he says, has she seen much of Flat Earth content? That's exactly like, Mandy's in that same realm of a Flat Earther, like that she thinks that she can just say it and you know, talk it into existence. Carrie T for $2 says, what did she gain labeling me as racist for 6 months? I don't get it. I think it's anybody she sees as a potential threat to her, she has to put a label on to make you look bad. Exactly what she tried to do with me and fucking failed miserably. Failed epically. Ozymander for $2.99 says, 2 years of Mandy shit. Thank you for vindication. Paul of Scotland for $5 says, it is just so astonishing. I just say, if I send super chats or money, it's up to the recipient to dispose of it as he or she deems fit. Hugs to Shiz. Thank you so much indeed, Paul. Stephen in the house for £2 says, I'm late. What did I miss? We did a big whole thing talking about you and your big massive willy. Ozymander for $2.99 says, Demon, can I come up? Definitely on the next one, for sure. Teresa Brewer for £2 says, a narcissist lie for the sake of it. Yeah, I don't get why she just has to constantly fucking lie. Jonathan Hart for $2 says, anus will save the world. Hey, you never know. It could be the next Bitcoin. Vincent SF Neal for $2 Canada says, Scamdy thing. Also Scamdy, I know say thing. And then you show her the evidence. We're like, I don't recall. I plead the fifth. Stephen Curtin for £5 says, you can never be bored in an airport. You take that back, sir. Actually, funny enough, I have this, myself and Stephen are massive aircraft nerds, like big time. There was one day where I was sat in the bath for about 2.5 hours with my headphones in, talking to him about airplanes, and then he sent me this. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting it there because my camera's all the way over there. It's an Alaska Airways one, Alaska, and I also got a was a 737 Neo when I was on the plane the other day. I could not get it. It's just me and a lot of other kids were like, "Can I have the model airplane, please?" I was like, "Yep." So anyway. Right, what I'm going to do, I'll play the music here for a minute. I'm going to go see if Chloe's awake, and we'll crack into the Aussie box, and I'll be right back. Have fun. Come a little bit closer there. Hello, everybody. We are back.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, no, that worked out pretty well.
We thought it was a great idea for me to have this.
You know what that animal is, right? A velociraptor.
It's a kangaroo.
What? Like, why did you have to guess? Do you not see the big fucking tail?
Yeah, now I'm kind of grossed out by
Hey,
it.
you know the way you're wearing a kangaroo skin? Technically, that means you're wearing a woolly jumper. Do you get it?
Yeah, that
You
was
don't
a
like
bad
it?
one.
Do you want to take the akubra then?
Yeah,
And I'll take the kangaroo hide. So that
Yeah, it's not. Wait, hold on.
That's a look.
Yeehaw.
Yippee ki I suppose. Oh no, what do you mean yeehaw? It's Australia.
Okay, it's
The Australian version of yeehaw
G'day.
is g'day, cant.
Oh, g'day, people.
No, it's Australia. G'day, cant. Anyway, actually, you know what would be fun to do as well while what is on the end of your nose, man? You've been at the cocaine again, have you? Crumbs.
No, that's from a sugar donut. You know those donuts, they're really bad.
Wait, whoa. You know those what fucking donuts?
The ones on top of the microwave.
Oh, they're minging, man. How could you
Yeah, I
eat them?
took a bite of them and they weren't great.
All right, how's the sound, everybody? Yeah, see, like I'm waiting for a response, but it takes like a half a minute before they find out what I just said. Do you get me? You know that's also an animal that you're wearing on your head. It's rabbit. Is it a rabbit? I think it's rabbit. It's felt like. It's an akubra.
I don't know.
That's a real akubra, by the way.
I don't know how I feel.
Not a
about that.
Makia one. Right, what we're going to do as well, right? So, Lindy Lou, thank you so much for sending this
Thank
box.
you
This is going to be a lot
so
of fun.
much.
Now, I'm not going to fucking lie. I already used something out of it.
What did you use?
I used one of the soaps. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, fuck off, Big Bork. Pretending that I was fucking muted. People always do that to me. So what I'm going to
I
do
don't blame you.
is before we get stuck into the stray stuff here, I'm going to bring up some Australian phrases and you have to tell me what you think they mean. Okay?
My sister did live in Australia for 6 years, so there's certain things that she would have said.
Do you know what's crazy about that? Myself and Chloe's sister lived in the same city at the same time and we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Okay, Australian slang. So do you want to do, we'll do a couple of these. We'll do a few of these. Then we'll get stuck into this box for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a few more. All right. Okay, let's see here now.
Okay. I must pre-warn you, I'm probably not going to be great.
Okay, these are not good.
Okay.
These ones are not easy to understand.
Well, I think the whole point is that they're not easy.
No, but like I meant they're too easy. Sorry, I should have said.
Okay.
Okay, let me start with an easy one. What is a pom? Or a pommy?
A Pomeranian.
It actually doesn't come from Pomeranian, funnily enough. It actually comes from the word pomegranate. But don't look too much into that because that'll fucking put you off. What is a pom?
Someone who's a bit seedy.
I mean, oh, I see why you. Yeah, that's clever. No.
Give me a hint.
No. You
use it in a sentence.
look at that fucking palm over there. Or typical fucking palm. Or bloody pommies. It's like, oh no. No, actually that would give it away too much. Like you could be considered a palm.
Somebody who isn't born in the country.
Technically, that is true.
Is it another word for like saying somebody's a foreigner?
No. If an Aussie calls you a palm, you would have to be a foreigner, but it doesn't mean that you're a foreigner. I mean, it does. Whinging bloody palm. Yeah, because they always whinge as well. Palms always whinge. Don't read, you fucker.
They whinge.
Yeah. You actually said this today, funnily enough. Not palm, obviously, but you made this exact comment today.
Like a moaner or a whiner.
They usually are. Sorry, palms.
Okay. You're gonna have to give me this one. I don't know it.
Your mom is a palm. Well, not actually though. We found out, but
An English person.
exactly.
Oh.
What does it mean to chunder?
To chunder.
It's in the song as well. I come from a land down under.
Well,
Do,
no, that's plunder.
No, he says chunder as well. I'm pretty sure.
Chunder. Use it in a sentence, please.
For
3 points.
Bloody oath, mate. I woke up in the morning and all I could do was fucking chunder.
Vomit.
Yep, very good. See,
Does
you're a
that-
person that's used to waking up and vomiting in the morning. That's why you said that. What is...
No, I thought like chunder, chunks.
Okay,
like,
no,
like-
fair enough. What is the arvo?
Arvo. Give me it in a sentence.
Oh, no, that would give it away. It honestly will give it away.
Is it? So it's a place.
Nope.
Like what?
It's not a place. So the arvo.
Like the point?
Nope.
The
I wish Sarah was watching right now. She'd be screaming at the computer.
Oh, I need a little hint.
There's one of them every day.
The afternoon?
Yep. And the bloody Ave, mate.
Why?
Australians shorten everything.
Yeah, but there's no V in afternoon.
It doesn't have to be. It's Straya. You don't have it's too hot to worry about what fucking letters are or are not in a word when you shorten
That
it.
is very true.
But like the thing is, right? They shorten everything except names. They actually add shit onto names. So my name is John.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, all right, John O. So they actually add shit onto
right,
stuff.
Okay, yeah.
What is a bottle?
I know this one
Okay.
because I would be on FaceTime to my sister and she'd be like, I just need to go to the bottle, and I'd be like, the what? It's where you buy alcohol, isn't it?
Yep, bottle shop. It's short for bottle shop. Everything's short.
Well, like an off license here.
We call it an off license or an offie. What is a servo?
Service station.
Damn it! I probably said all. I would still call it a servo sometimes because I lived there for so long. Like I wouldn't say bottle shop. I never fucking did. I refused.
I refuse.
What is a thong?
It's a flip flop.
Fuck, man. What? All right. Bonus point. Not all Aussies say this. Only some Aussies. What's another nickname for thongs or flip flops? Oh, mate, I was running down the road. It blew out me fucking...
Slipper?
No. Right, fucking Cinderella.
You don't know. No clue.
Plugger. I blew out me pluggers.
Plugger.
Yeah, because it's like little plugs that hold them in. Oh, yeah, or jandal in the East Coast, right? It's jandal. Mandela. Yeah, my Mandela. I don't know why I said Mandela. Okay.
Evelyn, it really is like learning a different language.
Oh my
like,
god, trying to learn Australian is no fucking joke, man. Okay, you probably know this one. What does smoko mean?
Chimney?
No, fuck. I thought you would have known this one. That is a very WA thing, yeah. Me fucking pluggers.
Smoko. Use it in a sentence.
So I was fucking out in bloody Smoko, and fucking Daryl came out
city?
to get back to work. Huh?
In the city?
No.
Oh, in the smoking area.
No, I was out on Smoko
On your smoke break.
on your smoke break, yeah. And even if you don't smoke, you still get a smoko.
Nice.
Yeah. What is doing a shoey? This is a very it's Aussie in general, but the guy who it refers to comes from Perth. I've met him actually a couple of times. Really fucking lovely guy.
Like a Michael Schumacher.
You are outrageously close. So I'll give you a clue. It comes from a Formula One driver,
Okay.
but it has nothing to do with Michael Schumacher.
So why is Shuey?
It's a Formula One racer called Danny Ricciardo.
Okay.
So it was remarkable that you picked up on the Schumacher side of things.
So doing a shoey. It's something that Danny Ricciardo does when he wins a race.
Does he jump up and down?
You're talking about an Australian here, mate.
Strips.
The fuck idea have you got of Australia? He pours a fucking tin of VB in his fucking, you know what a Victor Bravo is, right?
No.
VB, Victoria Bitter. It's like, fucking VB, mate. It's like the
No.
typical quintessential Aussie beer, like VB. A couple of Victor Bravos.
I'll give myself half a point for that one.
Yeah, you get a point for just the Schumacher reference. Like, it was a pretty close. But basically, he would take off his racing shoe, fill it up with beer, and then drink the beer out of it.
Vile.
That's called a
Hope
shoey.
he had clean feet.
Probably not after fucking 2.5 hours racing around in the sun.
Yeah.
Anyway, what is a bogan?
I've heard.
Be very fucking careful because there's a good chance there's bogans watching right now. And g'day, mates.
A country person. Like somebody who lives in like the countryside. Is
No.
it the equivalent of a hillbilly?
A redneck, I would say, would be a better way of putting it.
Oh no, I didn't mean it in that. In an
Oh,
offensive-
no. Oh, no.
I didn't mean that.
Right,
in
so
an offensive,
what a bogan would
you
be?
know, like I didn't.
Bogan is like
Oh, no,
true
I'm
blue
stressed.
Aussie, mate. True blue fucking Aussie, mate. So, this is how I would describe a bogan. Strayans, tell me if I'm right or wrong here. These are the quintessential boganic traits.
Mhm.
First and fucking foremost, an absolutely magnificent mullet.
Nice.
That's, you know, fucking business in the front, party in the back, man. So that's the first thing. Second one is the Southern Star tattoo that fucking all of them have. Proud fucking bogan in the house. All my friends are bogans. That's another one. No matter rain, sun, fucking snow, you are wearing tongs, mate. You're wearing tongs, you're wearing a fucking wife beater, usually with an Australian flag on it. And there's a good chance that you have a sticker in the back of the van that says, Stray is full, fuck off, or something like that. No, that's not true. You fucking love 5-door V8s, and you either love Ford Falcons and fucking hate any cunt that drives a Holden, or else you love Holdens and you hate anybody that drives a Ford.
Are these trucks?
They are brands. So Holden versus Ford is a big thing in Australia.
No, I know, but do you mean in terms of like a ute, as the Australians?
Well, yeah.
call
So
them,
you'd
like
have
a
the Ford,
pickup?
like you'd have a Ford Falcon Ute, or you could have like Monaros. There's a whole lot of different really cool V8s, but it's V8 all the way. So a V6 is a girl's car. And there is only 2 fucking brands of car in Australia as far as bogans are concerned. That's Ford and Holden, which is like Holden is fucking what's Opel, or what's Opel called in UK? Vauxhall. That's Holden. Or if you're a posh cunt, you would put a Chevy badge on your Holden and everybody will mock you for it. Anyway. So
Can
that's
you be a bogan if you're not born in Australia or from Australia?
Being a bogan is
a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It's a state of being.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you're straying. Now, a true blue Aussie bogan is as bogan as you get. But I knew bogans that came from all over the fucking world. You become a bogan. You can be born a bogan, but you can also become a bogan.
And sometimes you can have it thrust upon you.
And you have to live it. Like it is you. Like if you don't end your day with a stubby in a stubby holder while wearing your tongs and flowing your mullet, you're not a bogan.
Okay.
Tough shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A couple of Victor Bravos, that's a bogan all out.
I am dying to open this.
Okay, one more, and then we will get on with it. Let me see here now. If somebody says pulling a Swiftie, I pulled a fucking Swiftie. What does that mean? It's got nothing to do with Taylor Swift. There's your clue.
A fast one.
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Lucy says, Demon's sister, formerly known as Read the Room Chipper Cret. How can the most
Spell challenged.
Sorry, I couldn't read it, and you
It's
moved
kind
it
of
from this
ironic that
side.
you couldn't read that. Anyway, how could the most spell challenged person of the century know to ask? Please use it in a sentence.
I've watched way too many game shows.
Please use that in a sentence.
So 3 points.
All right.
Okay. Ow.
So, like a lot of this stuff you will have never seen.
Oh my god, the smell!
It smells so
It
fucking
smells
good,
so
man.
fresh and fruity. Lemongrass.
Yeah, that's what I was using on my hair earlier.
No wonder.
Do you want to read that?
Now.
Oh Jesus.
My eyes aren't the best, and also my reading.
Comprehension.
No, the comprehension is fine. It's the actual reading part.
Okay.
Might not be the best, and I might mess up once or twice, but here we go. I feel like I'm sitting in front of the class again, and the teacher's like, "You read out that paragraph," and I'm like,
Go on.
"Hello, my friends. Enclosed are a few Australian-made and grown goodies. The coffee is grown and roasted in Byron Bay. The soaps, shave cream, lip balms, etc. are made by my local lady, by a local lady, not my local lady. I didn't think Lindy Lou owns a lady, you know.
Okay.
You weren't listening the whole time.
I was
reading.
not. That is an absolute
Would you
fact.
like me to
Yes,
start?
please. Yes, please. I'm gonna close my phone. Go ahead, darling.
Yes, please. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Enclosed are a few Australian-made and grown goodies. The coffee is grown and roasted in Byron Bay, and the soaps, shave cream, lip balms, etc. are made by a local lady in my hometown. The first time I said my local lady, I was like, I didn't think Lindy Lou had.
Or like that, it would imply that there was only one local lady in the whole place. And if you've been to Newcastle, that's actually a fucking good point, that there probably is only one.
Cinderella soaps started in Yak and Danda.
So that's a thing. A lot of places in Australia, the vast majority of places have the original Aboriginal name.
Mhm.
Can I try? Yakandanda. Yeah, very good.
I sounded it out. Like when I was
Well,
in
they're
primary
written
school.
phonetically. Yeah.
Some years ago, and the dog soap is perfect for small dogs. So if it's a dog
I know. I
soap,
can't wait. It'll last forever because they're so small.
all of these products are handmade with nothing artificial in them. I love that. I get really, really sensitive
Yeah,
skin, so I
very
can't use
sensitive.
anything that's
strong.
not natural or has too many artificial like perfumes and stuff in it. Naturally, I included Vegemite. It is an Australian.
Have you ever had Vegemite?
No. I've had Marmite.
Oh no,
It's
different.
an Aussie staple. The biscuits from Emu Bottom are 100% Aussie, and of course, Tim Tams. Hope you enjoy the box. Your friend, Lindy Lou. P.S. The sticky balls are
The what?
sticky balls. Sticky ball. Will you read that to make
Yeah.
sure I'm...
No, she said sticky balls.
The sticky balls are excellent for attracting midgies in garden.
Well, it worked for you. I was telling everybody how. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
That's that face. You.
For midgies in the garden in Oz, they attract fruit flies. I kept trying.
Because
I kept really saying fruit
in
fly.
fairness, because we live in the middle of a fucking farm, right?
The flies.
The flies, and no matter what you fucking do, like Chloe will go out for a smoke. She'll open the door and be like, "Babe, please close the door in case." I'm just get bombarded.
I'll be like
fucking airhead.
twitching. They'll just be like sitting on my eyeball.
All right, let's get started.
I'm assuming these are sticky balls.
Ooh, a nagging of Jameson. Where did that come from?
That came from you.
No, that's Australian Jameson.
I'm gonna tell Coda that you're drinking again.
Oh yeah, it's fucking so good. Actually, I have not eaten a fucking thing today. I had like one cucumber sandwich
Okay,
at your
so
sister's
I'm
house.
gonna take the balls out.
Ah, you cheeky bastard. Okay. Give us a look.
Can I open one? Obviously,
Yeah, you open one and I'll keep the other one closed and keep
I
it for the
won't.
summertime.
I won't open it
In
for
the
use,
summertime.
obviously.
Demon sticky balls attract midgets. Exhibit A. I was telling them how little you are.
What is this? And do you put it in your
No, you don't put it in your fucking
No, it
mouth.
looks like
No, just because it looks like you put it in your mouth doesn't mean you actually put it in your mouth, babe.
Wait, and what's the thing that comes on the end of this?
Oh, don't touch that. That's actually a sticky ball. Do not touch my sticky balls.
Can I put my finger on
No,
it? to see
don't,
how
because it's a sticky ball and you're going to, because it's you, darling, you're going to get sticky shit everywhere.
No, but I just want to see how sticky it is.
See, look, Lindy Lou just said the same thing. It sticks to everything. Can I please have the plastic? Because I know you're going to end up with it in your fucking hair.
Then,
then you're gonna-
is this made for the ball or?
Yeah, you put that in and you stick it on the window.
Ah.
That's going to actually come in really handy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
absolutely. Thank you so much for that. No, I just put my sticky balls away.
Nice. Sorry, I'm excited.
Okay, go on.
Bun Coffee, Byron Bay, sweet tooth Australian grown coffee, hand. I keep nearly saying roosted.
Be careful, because actually, we're going to do some more Aussie terminology here in a minute.
Hand roasted in Byron Bay. Plunger filter.
Why would you do that face? You're like you with innuendo. My God. Now that is awesome. 'Cause I love
don't
coffee.
know anything about coffee. I only occasionally drink a chai latte. Is about the extent for me.
Oh, which isn't coffee. You do know that, right?
A latte is a coffee.
It's a chai latte. Chai is literally the Hindi word for tea.
A tea latte.
Yeah,
They wouldn't
that's
say-
not coffee.
They wouldn't say latte if it wasn't coffee.
Latte just means milk.
Did you know this?
Yeah,
I was talking to them.
latte just means milk, love. It doesn't mean coffee.
Moving on.
That's why it's called a cafe. Hold on. That's why it's called a cafe latte.
I don't know.
I just love how you're all like, well, it says that. Smell how fucking good this is.
I do like the smell of coffee.
Ah, it smells like plastic.
Yeah, you can't smell.
Yeah, I know.
You can smell the soap
can-
off it though.
Yeah, you can. Soapy coffee, my favorite. I actually can't wait to try that. I fucking love coffee.
Oh,
I'm handing them.
thank you. That's
It's hold on. It's a little box of truffles. Want to try one?
yeah.
Oh, they got like little fake edible flower things on them.
All right.
Just take a lick of it. Just a lick of it from the top. Nice.
Says luxurious bath truffle.
Your fucking face. How did you not smell it? No, that ain't food.
I like rose.
Fucking smells amazing.
See, this one smells like roses.
Okay,
So,
that one doesn't smell as soapy as these ones.
Can I smell them?
God, it reminds me of something. I can't
They're
put my finger on
really beautiful.
it. Not edible. I'm kind of happy you didn't just take a big fucking bite.
Oh, they're
But
bath bombs.
But I know you so well that when you go to taste something, you always be like,
Yeah.
because you don't trust food.
I don't trust
Oh my God,
food.
they
I don't
smell
know. They're-
amazing.
And they're so beautiful.
God almighty, they smell so good. They really, really do.
Bagsy knows.
Bagsy. That's such a culty thing to say.
Cinderella's pet shampoo,
Ooh.
citronella and tea tree.
Oh, fuck, that smells so good.
Oh, I want to see what that one is.
That smells really good. I already opened the lemon one, though.
Handmade
Hey, good to see you
soap
vlogging a life.
Gardeners.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, that smells almost cinnamony.
Sure.
You have to put your nose on it to smell it. You know,
Oh, that's fucking good.
they're so good.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But these smell incredible. That's going to make the whole house smell good, these.
yeah.
I really like them. Like, you can smell it right through the paper. It's lovely.
Cinderella's orange lip butter and Cinderella's apple lip butter. We open the
Can I have
apple?
the orange one and you have the apple one? Not for keeps. You can keep them both.
I was about to say, like,
Can you imagine me pulled over on the side of the road and my heart even... Actually, I have done that loads of times because your face just dries
how
out.
do you open this, please?
I'm fucking working on it.
And then will you open mine, please?
Hold on.
Oh.
Ah, I got a mouthful of it.
Oh, full of off. Don't eat them.
I just licked it. I didn't eat it. I just licked it. Someone would say
You
that's the same
ingested
thing.
it. It's
It
the
goes
same
on your
thing.
fucking lips.
But
I just got a big tooth gouge out of it when I was trying to open.
maybe you can keep that one. Let me smell it though.
Oh,
the apple one is good.
oh, when you put it on your lips, it fucking feels great.
Oh, that does smell.
Taste it, like
No.
not with your tongue. Put it on your lips.
No,
because you're not
I'm gonna
actually.
use the apple one.
Okay.
Oh, that's lovely and smooth. Oh, I got lipstick on mine already.
Oh fuck, that's nice. Can I try that one?
No, I don't trust you not to lick it.
Jesus Christ, how much are you putting on? Are you like fucking hell?
We like a moisturized lip.
Oh,
This one tastes like an apple Jolly Rancher.
doesn't. No. No, it does. It's not as sour as a Jolly Rancher. Fuck, that's nice. Oh, hey.
What's this one?
Lavender, I think.
Oh, I love lavender.
Lavender.
Oh, that's good.
Is that lavender?
Yeah, this is a solid shampoo.
I fucking love solid shampoo.
I can just picture me like. Need to
Which
wash
one is the doggy soap?
the one that says dog soap.
Are you cheeky bastard?
It has tea tree in it, I think.
We've got enough cheek for another arse. You know that? Right. Oh, fuck off. I'm doing it. I'm going to lick your fucking arm. All right. Shaving soap. That's for you.
Old-fashioned shaving soap. Ooh, doesn't mean it gets all.
I do like an old fashioned.
Oh, you spread it. Oh,
What do you mean you spread it?
it's like a giant.
Oh, you don't.
It's like a giant glue stick.
No. What you do is you get your fucking shaving brush. Oh, that smells
Let me smell
good. I mean, it smells and looks good. It doesn't taste great, being honest.
Oh, that's very
Fuck, smells
masculine.
lovely,
I like
very
that.
masculine. I like it, Joe. Yeah.
Are you just gonna repeat everything I say?
I am going to repeat everything you say. Like that guy on, that cooking thing. Where the guy's like, I think the potatoes are a little bit undercooked. Yeah, I think the potatoes are a little bit undercooked. He just repeats everything the other guy says. You're the bald dude on like MasterChef. Every time. I'm fucking telling you. Right.
Oh, I think the Australian one.
No. Anyway. Now this is quintessentially Australian.
Mhm.
It's also upside down. Anzac biscuits. Do you know what the Anzacs were?
No.
And still are. You fucking kidding me? I told you this the other night.
Let me repeat.
The Anzacs were the Australia and New Zealand Corps. So they were combined military force, fought in World War One, World War Two, and Iraq, Afghanistan.
Can we open them?
Yeah, fucking A. Anzac biscuits with wattle seed. So the wattle is quintessential.
Like wattle and daub. Like wattle and daub houses.
No. So the wattle is a quintessentially Australian plant. It's got a beautiful yellow flower and it smells absolutely divine.
Mm-hmm.
And wattle seed, it's also part of bush tucker. You know what bush tucker is?
Like
the bush tucker trial. Yeah. It's yeah. So these, everywhere you go in Australia, you will see Anzac biscuits for sale.
Can I smell it first?
Now, some of them
how
are
I feel.
horrible. Like, some of them you get, like, in Coles and fucking Woolies and stuff. Some of them are bad. But they're, like, usually a very strong oaty biscuit.
Can I smell it before I try it? Because I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Oh, that smells like a... Like,
I like that now.
What's those shortbreads?
Shortbread?
It was a specific type of shortbread. No, it's a texture thing for me here.
I think there's coconut in it.
Yeah, I don't like coconut. But I can see how other people would like them. They're very hearty.
Oh, no, there's no coconut in it.
You
Then
could.
maybe
There
that's
it
the
says
one.
coconut
There's
shavings or something.
There's literally not.
Lindy Lou.
Oh, there fucking
there
is.
coconut
There's
in
a
them?
big word there that says coconut. Well, I'll have these because I love coconuts. So.
Okay.
Mm.
Can I try these?
And they come in individual packs, so I can put them in my saddlebag.
These
You
I'm
want- okay.
excited for.
Yeah, but you have to try a good dollop of fucking Vegemite, though. Not on it. You have to.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little lick
No, you're going to take a good dollop.
No,
I'll do the same.
because I'll vomit.
No, you won't fucking vomit. I promise.
I'll vomit. She vomited,
You'll chunder.
and it won't be in the land down under.
You want a Tim Tam first, then?
No, I want the Tim Tam to wash down
fucking-
the taste.
Like
of it.
Tim Tams are these are the Twinkies of Australia.
Okay.
Like they're
okay.
not Twinkie, they're not even remotely like Twinkies. They're a chocolate, or as I would call it, alleged chocolate because it's Australia. But they are actually lovely. They're like closest thing we'd have here in Ireland and in the UK would be.
Oh hell no!
You're gonna have to try it.
Oh.
The closest thing we'd have in Ireland and the UK would be a penguin bar.
Mm-hmm.
Who's being a dick? Me. I wasn't being a dick, was I?
Where?
Oh, AI, you know what you can do now, bud, with that kind of fucking talk.
What does it say?
Saying about ODing, all this kind of shit, right? You can go fuck yourself now, frankly, okay? Because we're trying to have a laugh here. And if you want to be a piece of shit like that, you can fuck all the way off, okay? Now is not the time for that.
We
Sorry,
do
no.
not want any of your negativity.
Nah, fuck you, dude. Like that, you can say whatever you want about me, man, but that's fucking disgusting. So fuck you. Anyway, let's.
Also, how very dare you say anything like that towards me or towards you? But like, that's such a horrible thing to say about.
Hold on,
anyone.
is he talking about you there?
I think so.
Yeah, well, fuck him. Doesn't matter. Fuck him. Hey, doesn't matter.
Chloe, yes, the smell is not great, but the taste is fantastic. I don't know
Like, you
whether you're
should have
pulling my
it-
leg here.
Like you're supposed to have it on fresh toast with butter, or
What's
on a
it made
cracker.
from?
It doesn't matter.
Can you tell me what is it made from? Some kind of weird meat? Because I'm not able
There's
to.
no meat in it, and that is literally why it was created. It was to be something kind of umami and tasty that wasn't meat. Okay? Fair enough?
Read the room, hypocrite. Well, I'm gonna just say demon sister. I'm just gonna say Lucy, really.
Yeah, Lucy.
Lucy, the naughty innuendos in this stream right
Oh, whoa,
themselves.
whoa. My whole fucking world has just been turned on its head. Tim Tams are English. Fucking tell me that's not true. Please, God, tell me that's not true. That could be problematic. Although they are Arnott's, though.
Dib said, Chloe, read what Shisha said.
Oh, where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's absolutely
They're better.
true.
What does
Anzac
it say?
biscuits. They're better when you make them yourself because they got like this nice sugary crispiness on the outside and they're a bit gooey.
Can you do it
inside.
without coconut, or then
Yeah.
does it step away from it being?
No, you can do it without
what it
coconut.
is?
We can do it without coconut. All right.
Lindy Lou says Tim Tams are not fucking English.
Fucking oath. Bloody oath, mate. Say it. You have to say
Bloody oath,
it, mate.
mate.
You may as well not say it if you don't put mate at the end of it.
Bloody oath, mate. No, that was
That
terrible.
actually wasn't fucking too bad. Try again.
Bloody oath, mate.
Or you could say cunt as well if you wanted to. Yeah, bloody oath, cunt.
No thanks.
Cunt's fucking rip.
My mum would quite literally drive her car the hour to get here, come in and whack me across the head.
I've heard your mum say cunt.
No, my mum doesn't like. That's the one word she doesn't like.
The one word. Like every other word is fair fucking game.
It is.
Yeah.
She just doesn't like that particular swear word.
Are you ready? Babe, just dip your finger in.
I'm not getting too much.
Just think. I want to see now how much you've got. Oh, that's actually a reasonable amount. Okay, you ready? Dink it.
No.
I didn't even lick my bit because I know I fucking hate
I
it.
need a drink.
What?
I need to drink.
Coffee?
Oh.
That bad?
Mm-mm. Oh, get me something. Get me a Tim Tam or something.
Get me a Tim Tam. We need an
Stop.
emergency. We need an emergency Tim Tam.
It's all stuck in my teeth.
Oh, that'll be back to haunt you in
Oh,
the
my
morning.
eyes are watering. Oh,
It's fucking minging, lads. I never liked Vegemite. Oh, fuck me.
The Tim Tams are good, but I can still taste the Vegemite.
That's bad. It's good with like a good sharp cheese. So what I found the best way to eat Vegemite is, right, is you get nice crispy toast, lovely real fresh butter, right? Then you spread your Vegemite on. Then you take it, you open the bin, and you fuck it in there and never eat it again.
Lindy Lou says,
It
all
actually
right,
does. It's
neither
actually...
of you are welcome back to Australia. I've actually never been.
I
really would love to go.
Australia is awesome. It is. But fucking Tim Tams, mate.
One thing my sister did say was, she was like, the lifestyle is so laid back that it's so relaxing.
That brings back memories, man.
You can have the Vegemite and I'll have the Tim Tams. How about that?
Fucking deal. Actually, it is really nice, though. If you spread it really thin on toast and put like a good sharp cheese over it and put it under the grill, it actually is lovely. Toast and butter. Fucking A. Yeah, you can have the rest of that too.
Wait, but you just put up there for a minute.
But yeah, Vegemite is like Marmite, but it's the vegetarian version.
Why, what's in Marmite?
Beef and fucking arses and elbows.
Did anybody know that?
Huh?
I thought Marmite was vegetables. Are you eating more?
I'm going to have another little bit, yeah. Actually, I don't dislike it. I just don't love it. Yeah. I would definitely fucking cover. Wait, before you get the chicken salt, can you just have a look on the back of the Tim Tams thing and find out what the name of the chemical they put in?
Ew.
What? That's your Tim Tam?
No, that has Vegemite
fuck,
on
she
it.
caught me. Damn it, fuck, that would have been brilliant. Oh, you would have killed me if I did that. Though.
No, because I would have vomited.
I said check it, don't fucking...
I checked
You
it.
earned it in fair. You checked it, you cheeky bastard. Anyway, okay. And now we move on to...
Thank you for putting cough flavor on my Tim Tam.
Putting what flavor?
Cough.
Oh my God. I thought you said cock.
Oh, CD says Irish cheats on his girlfriend when he's in the US. Yeah, with Lucy, isn't it?
Yeah, but Lucy, yeah. Yeah, CD. CD's nuts on your face. Anyway, moving on to the fucking best part of this whole box, if you ask me. Fucking chicken salt. At long last. What?
What's the question? What do you put the chicken salt on?
Fucking everything. But really, a little bit of vinegar, malt vinegar, and chips. And then, so this is the one that I know. I gotta give a tub of this to your sister. Chippy chicken salt. You have to taste it.
Can I finish my Tim Tam?
I'll have enough chicken salt to do me the rest of my fucking
Lindy
life.
Lou says, made sure you could not run out of chicken salt. Lindy Lou, you are so sweet and so thoughtful.
She knows to do that because, believe it or not, it is a criminal offense in Australia to run out of chicken salt.
Oh.
So you just...
Teresa Brewer for £2 says, Marmite is yeast extract.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Bovril is meat.
Lick that.
Can I finish my Tim Tam first?
Okay, I'm looking at that. Oh, yes.
Okay, where is...
Oh, yes.
Okay, which one did you try?
This one, love. Oh, my God. That is so fucking good. Chicken salt on chips, man. Woo. Go on, here.
Look what Lucy said.
She dry heaved when she stepped on a dog poop. Vegemite will make her hurl. It'll make her chunder. Yeah, Chloe stepped on fucking dog poo so many times.
No,
Hank's
but
Corner...
when Lucy wiped it off my foot.
Oh my God, yeah, I wasn't able either. Like, fuck that. Hank's Corner for $2 says, I can't wait to buy crap with anus coin.
Yes.
Especially toilet paper. The Rando Mando for $5 says, I hear that wrapping up in all natural hide is the best feeling protection. That is very true.
Very true. I had to use the kangaroo because I'm allergic to latex. Isn't that something? Isn't that fucking something?
I like that. It would taste better if it wasn't just on my hand.
Well, I'm gonna go make some chips in a minute before I go to bed. I
Oh,
have to
yeah.
now anyway, like because
Oh,
I
yeah.
fucking.
Can I try a different brand one too?
Oh, you bastard! I spilled it. Sorry, Australia. I spilled some chicken salt. I got chicken crotch now.
Wait, you have to
Throw it over your shoulder.
left shoulder?
Yeah, all over my fucking couch, man. Hold on. Oh, you bastard. I forgot how hard it is to open fucking Aussie stuff.
Well, you want to seal it so that a giant spider trying to kill you doesn't pop out.
It's just a baby, mate.
Okay, so which brand did we try there?
No wonder it was opening the wrong fucking part.
We tried the Anchor one.
Yeah. Close that up though so we don't lose any more salt. Okay, and so this is the color that I would know. Oh, fuck, that was a lot. Yeah, so that's the proper color. The kind of oh, you bastard. That's the orange.
Oh, this one smells a bit smokier.
It's like salty soup. I love it.
No, I like this one better.
Yeah, it actually is like this one I think is the gluten-free one, isn't it?
This is a little bit smokier, which I like.
They're both lovely though.
Thank you for
beautiful.
Remember over your shoulder.
Awesome. Will you pop that box over there and we'll just read out the rest of these and then I gotta go to bed.
Wait, is there not another?
No, it's all chicken salt, man.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying.
There's like 8 chicken salts.
Is this not a different brand again?
No, that's the same one that you just tried.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
But thank you so much. You mock savage, like. Fuck me. Anyway, thank you so much, Lindy Lou. I really do appreciate it.
I loved it. Like, I love opening things like that, and you're just so thoughtful.
How dare you wear Winnie the Pooh's friend Kanga? Don't sell yourself short, Chloe dear. We love you just the way you are. True story.
Oh.
True story. Little did you know she's actually standing up right now. She's just that smart. Lindy Lou for $5 says the doggy soap was great at making the dog coats shine.
Ooh,
I'm going to give that a go tomorrow because they need a bath.
I don't think there's anything that can make Pippa shine though, because she's just so tatty.
She's so fluffy, like it's crazy.
She's definitely like part poodle.
Yeah, without a fucking doubt. Without a fucking doubt. Demon Sister Lucy says, just because it looks like you put, would you stop doing that? Just because it looks like you put it in your mouth.
Oh, I'm picking up my fingers.
And it drives me fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucy for $5 says the naughty innuendos in this stream write themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's always the way with us, in fairness, isn't it? And Teresa Brewer for £2 says a Marmite is yeast extract, Bovril is meat.
Don't think I'd like Bovril.
I don't think you like either, to be quite honest. Yeah, so I'm also standing up. But anyway, lads and lassies, thank you so much for joining us tonight. That was a lot of fun. She is certainly very lovely.
Oh, thank you.
And again, thank you so much, Lindy Lou. That was a lot of fun. And thank you for the chicken salt. I've got enough chicken salt to do me the rest of my fucking life. And I'm delighted with that, actually.
Yeah.
You don't really get much better than that. So anyway, folks, thank you so much. We'll play you out there with the fancy new music. And we'll see you all in the next one. Sláinte.
Sláinte.
See you guys. You were just dancing along that whole time, but you couldn't actually fucking hear the music.
I couldn't hear it properly, but I could hear the little jingle from your ear. Can you not hear it?
Okay.
Can you not hear it when you play it?
Yeah, no, I can now, like, now that you mention it. But anyway, see you later. There's not even music on now, like.
I was getting ready for it.